All right, we're live on twitch.tv/ColeOfTheWild.
Cock of the walk.
Wait.
Wait,
He
Of
said
the
wait.
of the what? That's the one.
Ah!
All right, cool. Recap time of the session that happened 2 weeks ago, and a little bit more. So, last session, you guys kind of learned more about the plans of all the gangs, and obviously you have the whole Lanius thing going on, and that's supposed to happen in game the next night, so tomorrow night, late night. But you went down, you found the basement of the university. You went down there and you found some gnomes that were part of the Markovs. There was one little gnome, Sergey, that you guys broke his legs and took captive for a little bit. You found out some information. You found out they're hanging out in the sewer. I mean, you kind of knew they were in the sewers, but you went down there and saw some stuff down there. So you guys decided to check in on Cabbageville. You wanted to get a carriage from a man who overprices carriage services a little bit, and he's very weird. But anyways, took the carriage, and it's kind of chilling in Cabbageville. You guys got there and talked to Kankins for a little bit. Told him you're going back into the cave. He was like, "All right, cool." He's got his own little bodyguards now in the village. You guys saw that your gold is starting to get put to good use there. So you guys went inside the cave again. You retraced your steps and then found the door that you'd blocked with the chest. You removed the chest and went down. And that is where we are now. You guys are underground, kind of deep in this cave now. And your biggest worry at this point is just making sure you don't lose track of time down here and miss the window to do what you need to do the next day with the gangs and the ambush and all that stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else that's important. Oh, I guess real fast, if you guys can do this in character. But Ojitai does have the maps.
Yeah, I got to share that with everybody last.
And just for reference, we got into town around noon.
Yeah, so you guys rolled into Cabbageville around noon. You got here at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, so it's like still midday. The day before that you guys need to get back to do.
And it's like 5 p.m. the next day, right?
What
like 9 p.m.
No, we have to
what
meet
day is it?
Lanius at 10 p.m.
What day is it? Like date?
out front
Like
of
actual
college.
date?
Sure. That way we can stop going by like tomorrow,
All
today.
right, let's come up with a date right now.
Some days.
Is it
Well,
Christmas?
It's not Christmas. It's fall.
Is it Monday?
Present?
Oh, it's fall. It's fall. Okay.
It's like summer going into autumn.
Santa DM? Are we getting presents?
Santa does come during fall in this universe.
Oh, sweet.
So it's very close.
Early
Be
Christmas
on
is
best
here.
behavior.
On Mondays, I hear there's a fellow named Largemouth Bass who plays at the tavern.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Hell yeah.
So
it's
wait,
cool.
in this universe, did Jack Skellington like win, and he has
Did who
No.
win?
Jack
What?
Skellington?
Jack Skellington?
Who?
Yeah,
Jack
we
Skellington?
He
got-
became the new Sandy Claus.
Which of our characters believe in Santa and which ones don't?
Gangu definitely believes.
Better
I
yet.
believe in
Better
anything
yet,
that someone
which
brings
one
up.
which of our characters have seen The Nightmare Before Christmas and which have not? This is what
Your DM hasn't seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
that is
All right.
insane.
Therefore,
We'll see.
none of us have seen it.
Put this shit down.
Goodbye. Okay. It's like 1 p.m. What day?
It's a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Okay.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay.
Right in the
It's
middle of the week.
Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay.
Hump day.
Got it. So, after we kill these two scaly fucks here, I'm chalking up this.
The wall.
Okay, I'm gonna whoop, Oh, it
Cool.
goes behind it. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go over here. I'm not gonna move myself because
Hey, good idea,
I'm already
Rango.
going back.
Cool.
You gotta fucking remember our way out of here, boys.
So you guys have now made it to this level of this cavern. You guys straight up kill these two kobolds that are kind of walking around the corner. The cavern is it kind of has this like moist feel about it. It's real
Moist.
moist. Kind of a humidity in the air. Especially coming from this direction. Which you can start to see a lot of fungal life over in that direction. There's torches kind of placed very scarcely. And both paths seem like pretty narrow. But you don't hear anything or see anything of great notice at this point.
Is
Other than-
this where? This isn't where we came from, right? There's two
Yes,
paths
this
we
is
could
where-
take. This
You came
Oh,
down,
okay.
yeah, you guys went deeper in. So you
is
guys
this
came
just a
down.
dead end up here then?
Do not
Yeah,
know.
not up there.
All right. Oh, it's it's split left or right. We can choose which way. Okay.
Mhm.
Boy, lads, there's a bridge over this way. I don't know if we want to tackle it first, or doesn't look like there's any man-made path up there.
Saoirse, what do you see up there?
Right now, all I see is empty corridor.
Well, at least
can-
there's a
I can
landmark
go-
this way.
I can go a bit further, but Rango, what did you see down the other path?
Bridge, and then a whole lot of mushrooms.
Oh,
You don't suppose this is more of that poison, do you?
Let's clear at least up to the dead end this way. Right quick. What's
alright.
going on up here?
Yeah,
I'm
allow
tagging
me with
along.
my spectral friends.
And then as we're moving towards us,
Saoirse, roll a dexterity check for me.
Fucking traps.
take that shit slow, baby.
Ooh, 18, boy.
Oh yeah, you don't nothing happens.
Damn it! I was gonna like, if you were gonna shoot something, I was gonna have one of my like spectral dwarf buddies like yoink me out of the way. It'd been
No,
great.
nothing happens.
All right.
I'm
Watch out.
I don't have any knowledge of nothing. Or yeah, so
I'm keeping eyes open.
Wait,
We're
did
going
so
up this way.
did he see a trap and avoid it enough to let us know, or did he
Uh,
just completely disregard it?
You know, I'll
he
say,
said
I'll
nothing
say-
happened. So
yeah,
I'm
nothing
assuming I didn't
Okay.
notice anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So naturally,
Naturally, I'm right
I
behind
would
him.
like to roll a perception check about the corridor. And I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
go for it. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh goodness. All right, 23.
Yeah. So you see this really fine red powder, kind of laying right across
There
the
it
ground
is.
All right,
There's the
so
Tascam.
once I get to this sort of like T or whatever this is, this intersection, I'm gonna just kind of do a pirouette. I would like to look pretty while I'm doing this,
Uh-huh.
and just kind of do a little 360, and then I'll notice that Rise Gang goes, Gagu! Hold on. Stop right there. There's something on the ground. I
At
don't
this
know
moment.
how I don't know how I didn't hit it, but look carefully. Right near your feet.
Yes,
Oh, you caught
yes,
me at a
yes,
bad
I
time,
see it, I
Kendrick.
see it. I kneel down and I take a little finger of it and put it in my mouth. Like
You
just
put your finger on it.
it's dust that I could pick up, right?
You put your finger on it.
I mean, yeah, if it looks like sand on the ground, I'm gonna try and taste it to see if it's fire salts, because that's the only red thing that I know of.
Okay. So, what happens next is this dust, from wherever you touch it, both ways, it just kind of dissolves. And you see it starts kind of going up the walls.
Oh,
And then
Serge, I've
this
got a bad
real
feeling
strong
about this.
gust out of nowhere, when it hits at these walls, this real strong gust kind of like pushes both ways in the cavern. It doesn't knock you off your feet, but it's a really strong like piece of wind, and it just kind of blows, and you can feel
So
it. Like,
Is
go
it pushing him that way and me this way?
It doesn't
or-
really push you guys. You just kind of feel it. It's like if you're outside and you just get a real strong gust of air.
Okay.
And then nothing, and then it just kind of settles.
Yeah.
Something
okay.
tells me I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I've got a very bad feeling that we just
Sesh, what do you see that way, bud?
opened up a I guess I'll. All I see are some carved stone rocks, and it looks to be some sort of small. Oh, those are moving. Oh, they're people! I charge.
Okay. Roll
And
initiative.
I
Wait.
run in right behind him. Yeah.
He's charging towards them?
Yeah, I have my spectral
what?
dwarves, bro. I need to close the gap so they're affected by it.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody roll initiative.
Sersha, no!
I couldn't tell if it was like a tent or something. My eyes are they're just terrible. So yeah, those are a couple kobolds. Okay.
Okay, we all rolled fairly well.
Yeah, I got a 15.
I got a 16.
Same. 15.
14.
All right. Sorry. So 14 for Rango, 16 for
Gangu.
Was- Gengu. Sersha got a
15.
15, and Ojutai got a
Also 15.
also 15. Who has the higher?
He'll have higher decks probably. I have 10.
Yeah, I've got 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll go in this order. Okay. Boom. All right. So, real fast, everybody, if you can just give me your current HP. I don't know if anybody took any.
46.
50,
46 for Sersha,
Yep.
56 for me.
56 for Gengu,
27 for Ojutai.
27 for Ojutai,
Hit pretty good last time.
and Rango.
I'm sorry. I've got 39 and then 10 temp. Is that right?
Do you remember?
I don't
what the
remember you getting
temporary?
10.
Well, no, I got the temp.
Uh,
I got the temp from killing something. I'm at the 39. How much do you have?
I'm at full health, so
Yeah,
I think we're good.
39's right for you because you were 2 points higher than me, and I'm normally at 37.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
at
I got
full-
hit for
I'm full health
10
for
last
46.
time.
So you
Okay.
have 49 right now total.
Yeah, I think
Thirty-
we're good.
Yeah, including the temp.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here, I'll just do this. 39.
Yeah,
Not
the temp's
saying
for me red misting that kobold back there.
Right. Okay.
Hey.
Cool. Okay, so what happens is, Gengu puts down his finger on this thing. This big gust of wind fills like the cavern, and then immediately you see these two kobolds that look a lot more intense than the kobolds you've seen. They're like, they have on these like dark kind of robes, and they're like taller than regular kobolds. They almost look like dragonborns. And they just come sprinting this way. So Sersha closes the gap. And this one right here steps up to Sersha. You still have your spectral stuff going on, right?
Yeah, so if
Anything
he's
happen to him?
starting, yeah, if
If-
he's starting his turn within the range, which he is,
Mm-hmm.
he rolls a Wisdom save,
Okay.
and then it is a Wisdom 15 save.
Cool. He does not pass.
Okay, on a failed save, he'll take 3d8 radiant.
All right. And you roll that, sir?
Yes,
All
of
right.
course.
So major.
Ooh, we got one max. 14 damage to him.
14
Okay.
damage.
The dwarves do a little spectral swiping.
Yeah, they swipe him up real good. So this guy sprints in at you.
Yeah.
Gets swiped by your dwarfs, and it kind of knocks him back and forth. But he's on a mission. He comes straight up to you, and you see he's got this short sword, and he is going to attack you with it.
All right.
Does a 24 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
Just barely, you know. Just
I'm a
barely.
thick boy.
All right. So he's going to swipe at you.
And hit me for 24 damage. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
All right. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That'll be a 15, sir.
Okay. You succeed.
Okay.
You said he just has a sword, right?
You see
I
a
imagine
short-
it's.
But he's a little crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little fiery
A
looking.
little wild fella.
Poison sword.
It's like a little sprite. you know.
And pass.
Okay. It's all an illusion.
Mhm.
An illusion.
And while this is
Everyone's
happening,
here.
Gengo's just, Saoirse, no!
Saoirse, you take 21 points of damage.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Sweet.
God
And he's
damn.
gonna come back at you again and strike again. Does an 18 hit?
8 class.
So
Is
he
your-
that
is your
this
hit
dude
'cause
got a
you're
higher
OP?
initiative than all of us.
Yes.
18's my AC.
Okay, yeah. So then he misses on the second one. So he comes in, hits you, and you feel this this kind of like poison damage. You kind of feel sickly. This cut
Now,
hits you, and you
is it
feel
poison though?
it is.
All right. Well,
Do
I'm
you have immunity?
resistant to poison.
Oh, so all right. So you already took half. So what do you take? 1/4?
Yeah,
I don't know how
after
that works.
Half of the half.
Yeah. So
Round
you'll
up
take
or down or
yeah. So you take 15.
15 instead of 21.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Let me just heal for 6. Okay.
Cool. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Um,
And I would kind of naturally feel that resistance. Would you say?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you feel this like poison start to take hold, but then it's just you kind of
You just flex a bit.
You know that little
flex it real hard.
dwarf and fucking
Right.
just stout. You know, just real hard. And that's it. That's the end of that statement right there. Just
It's just real hard.
Just real hard.
Just real hard. All right. Gangu, you see this cobalt just come up and slice your friend, and then go a second time and miss. You're up, sir.
all right. So obviously I'm still crying after no! And I'm gonna get up in here, kind of push him to the side. If you can
Back.
scoot your dude a little bit to the side. And while this is happening, of course, now I'm enraged.
Right.
So I am entering rage as a bonus action prior to attacking. And then I am going to make my first downward smackaroo on this dude.
Okay.
Macaroons. Those are my favorite Girl Scout cookies growing up.
All right, I've got to refresh my thing real quick.
Hello, tagalongs.
All right, 22. Does 22 hit?
22 hits, man.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we are going to smack him for solid 11 damage.
Nice.
We think it's solid.
And while I've kind of whack-a-mole smacked him, I'm going to activate barbs.
Yep.
First one goes on me. Second one goes on him.
Okay.
I'm going to take 3.
3 for you.
So I imagine the barbs like come up to my hands and like spike
Right.
into my hands. That's where the
Right, yeah.
damage comes on me.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take 1.
Ah,
Nice.
Oh, that backfired.
12 total for him.
Yes, and then I'm going to use where is it? Oh, I get to do my second attack because I'm a barbarian.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack again.
just barb things.
So the first one went like this. I initiate the barbs, and then the second one I just kind of rear back and try to like push him straight forward. And does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
All right. And then we're just gonna hit him for 5 damage.
All right.
I didn't get as much momentum on that one.
That's
No.
okay.
The barb
You
stung a
get
little
plus
bit.
2 on that because of
Oh yeah, +2. Actually, +2 on both of those. So it would have been
Just
Six.
16
Just call
plus
it
4.
9. Just call it 9 then. Like on
Yeah.
the second hit, just call it 9 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
9 damage for the second one. So 20 total.
20 total.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, let me verify
21,
that real
right?
quick.
Wasn't it 11 plus 1 for the barbs?
It was 12,
11, 12 plus 9,
12 and 9.
21.
21.
21.
21.
Yeah.
21.
All right.
21.
Back
So
to
this kobold runs up, hits Gangu, or not Gangu, sorry, Saoirse. Goes at him again, misses. Gangu comes in and slams, top down, slams on this kobold, smacks him up real good. Activate barbs, but he just kind of, barbs just sink into his metal flesh a little bit more than the kobolds. So then he comes back down and goes again, but it's not nearly as effective as the first strike. Ojitai, it is you, sir. See your friends running out of these kobolds.
I see them kind of run up and hear the fight going, so I'm gonna start running this way. I get around Sersha, like up here with my movement still.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll go up to this one right in front of me. Then I'll start punching. 14. The
14
first
does
one.
not hit.
All right. Go for the second attack for 9. Does not hit.
9 does also not hit.
Cool. All right. Bonus action punch. All right. 22's got a hit.
That hits.
All right. I'm gonna deal 9 damage to him, and I'm gonna use a key point to do a stunning strike on him.
All right.
Hey.
So he's got to do a con save with a DC of 14.
All right. So 9 initial damage for now, and then con save. He's got to beat a 14. He does not. So he is
Okay.
stunned.
So he is stunned.
Straight up stunned.
So let's see.
That's
he
dope.
is incapacitated, which he can't take actions or reactions.
Sweet.
So he's incapacitated.
Yeah, is automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
Cool.
Attacks against him all have advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my
and
main
what's
question.
the duration on that? Just one turn?
One round. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was against this one right here at the top.
Yeah, the top one.
Okay.
Does damage knock him out of the incapacitated state, or
No.
no? It just lasts until.
It lasts for the round.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So you guys see Ojitai run up on the second dude. Y'all are fighting the first one. He runs up behind you and he goes after the second kobold here. And he comes in with, 2 unarmed strikes on this guy. You've seen it before, but then he's been working on his combo. And this third strike comes in and hits him kind of square right between the eyes. And dude is just dazed and confused and completely just out of the fight right now.
Those first two were just to distract him, weren't they?
He's cross him up.
Yeah, that was the plan. Distractions.
So Sersha, did you? This guy just walked up to your neck. He broke through your dwarven.
All right.
But I have not gone.
Yeah, Sersha is ahead of you.
Sersha had the same initiative as me.
Oh, right. Saoirse didn't. I thought. My bad. I thought Saoirse started it because of the activation of the Spirit Shroud. Will you give me permission in SyncTube,
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yeah.
I'll switch the shit whenever we switch vibes.
Yeah.
All right.
Seek.
So I'm gonna clock that he has been incapacitated. So I'm gonna.
I don't know. Just make all guests allowed to do the shit. I guess would be the easiest.
Cool.
I'm gonna focus the homeboy we've been hitting. So I'm just gonna right in front of me. Just gonna reach out. Just give the bastard a nice, pat on the shoulder. You're doing great, champ. And I'm gonna cast inflict wounds at first level.
All right. Inflict wounds first level.
23 to hit.
23 hits. Yeah.
Okay. Let me turn that down for a second. That's gonna be 17 damage
17
to him. Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that was striking you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So you hit him really hard with his inflict wounds, and you just see like a lot of blood pouring off of him now, and he looks really, really messed up. And his buddy next to him is completely dazed and out of it. You guys are looking pretty good in this fight right now.
All right. All right. And then with a bonus action, I will turn to Gango and say, "Thanks for having my back, bud."
No problem.
Yes.
Hammer
Oh.
Bros for life.
Hammer Bros. Oh, something was just born.
Oh, your hammer is so tiny and cute.
All right, and then yeah, I'm not gonna proc any opportunity. I'll just go from there.
Okay, cool. Rango, you're up.
So, couple things. Are these guys wearing metal?
They are not.
Okay. So I guess I made a mistake. We made a mistake. Find familiar, or my familiar, Chuchi, didn't
Yep.
roll initiative. Can we say that he's just before me?
Sure, if you want him to go first, yeah.
Okay. So, then what I would like Chuchi to do is, kind of just hang out over here. Or, well, actually, he'll just hang out on my shoulder. He'll just hang out on my shoulder, and then he will wait for me to attack this guy if I attack this guy.
Okay.
To use the help action.
Cool.
But what I'm gonna do first is I'll move to here, and then is each of these 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna unload on this guy. So
Okay.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
And you get advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
He is incapacitated.
And then I started blasting.
And then
That
I
hits.
started blasting.
And that is gonna land for 13 damage.
All right. Dude, this guy totally unaware of what's going on in his life right now, just straight up blasted.
He's just like,
Twink.
Twink.
Confused. All right, and then is
Shell
he?
shock.
Do I see blood?
So no, it kind of like it like chars him up, like if
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Then yeah, as
You don't see any blood.
as I flip that, I'm just flipping hella coins right now. So I'm flipping
Yep.
another at him. And then... So does a 16 hit?
Yeah, 16 hits.
ooh, we honed in on the armor class.
8.
Another 8 damage.
Cool 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Blast him up real good again. Even more charred. Another strike that hits as well.
Okay. Be another 7 damage,
Hell yeah. 7 more damage.
and then finally we crit him.
That
You're
hits.
really popping off.
Just
Four
four bang
times,
blast this
baby.
guy.
That crit him for 9 damage.
9 damage. All right,
Yikes.
Okay.
So
I mean, I crit for like 4 last session.
is
It's fucking-
Saoirse and Gangu are beating up this dude. You see Ojitai run up and totally just like incapacitate this one dude. He's like dazed. He's just sitting there. His head's like bobbing back and forth. You see stars going around his head, and then they're just kind of like tell Chuchi to like just kind of like hold up and wait and help him. Chuchi's like, "Yeah, Rango, whatever you need, I'm ready. Just tell me when." And then you run up where you're at, and you just sit there, and it's sort of like I'm thinking like an Avatar, like the Firebenders. You just kind of go, just like crazy, just blast them right one after another. And this dude's just sitting there, just taking them, just eating these, and then finally that last one, the crit for 9 damage, just kind of pierces through his shoulder, and a lot of blood starts pouring out. But this dude is just, he damage doesn't take him out of the incapacitated state, right? He's just,
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
dude, this
just
guy's
like
just-
that until the end of my turn.
yeah, he's straight up
Next
just
turn.
like, what is going on in life?
Huh.
Looks like he took like way too many shrooms in the other room. It's his turn, so he can't do anything. He can't even try to get out of this state,
Well,
right?
He can't move. He can't take an action. He can't take a bonus action.
So you
What's
said
going on
he-
in his
he-
head?
What's going on in his head right now? He's just sitting there and he's just like, dude, getting fucked up real bad right now.
Well,
It sucks.
seeing that it's his turn, my 2 dwarven buddies finally just like are able to look over and they see him sitting there, and he'll have to. Drew, what saves did you say he automatically fails? Strength and con.
Strength and dex.
Strength and dex. So he has to make that wisdom save for being in the
Cool.
range
And
of
it's
the
not at a
spectral spirits.
disadvantage or anything?
No, not on those.
Okay.
It's a straight wisdom 15 save.
Yeah, he fails, man. He's just
All
not
right.
there. Mentally or physically. he's gone.
3d8 radiant, boy.
How long does that last?
I just imagine these
Hey,
fucking dwarves.
Dude, dwarves
My
are just like
God.
on this one. Really, all I'm imagining is they're kind of just like hovering, being like kind of like cheerleading on my, inflict wounds, and then they're kind of like statues, and then they just both just turn toward the dude, and they hit him for 18 damage, bro. I mean, he just fucking.
Dude, this guy, like, he looks so messed up right now, and like he's just sitting there still, just kind of like dazed out of it. But he's like completely obliterated at this point, really hurt, lots of blood and gore.
I
Yeah,
imagine they
not a
also
good
have
look.
little.
And whoever asked about how long, it's 10 minutes. So
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys have just now gotten down to this level, so you
Yep.
guys have not been.
That's a little OP. Not gonna lie.
well, like in combat, it's awesome because 10 minutes lasts forever, right? But like
Yeah.
we
Right.
probably just spent 3-4 minutes chit chatting
Just
before we
looking
walked
around
down
the
this
cave,
hallway.
yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
so like
Right.
Cool.
I-
All right. And that's your turn, or that's his turn. He can't do anything else. So it's gonna be this guy, the initial first guy. Does he take? It's the start of his turn. He takes damage, right?
Or
does
when
he
the
have to make another
creature
save?
no, I think hold on. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, yeah, so it's again.
Okay, and it's a Wisdom save.
Yep.
All right. See if he saves this time. He doesn't, man. So
Nice.
he takes damage.
Hell yeah.
The D8s are rolling. We'll hit him for a cool 11.
All right. This guy's really hurt. He walked around this corner a second ago, like, oh, they tripped the trap. These idiots, they're about to get fucked. And then they come around the corner, and this big robot and this dwarf comes in and just messes up his day. This dragonborn fucked up his buddy. He's trying to get out. So he's gonna do a full disengage action and just start booking it back this way.
Opportunity attack?
I think
Disengage
if it's full
protects him.
disengage, yeah.
Oh,
Does
okay.
he
He's
take
using an
damage for
action.
leaving
Okay.
your circle.
Right. His movement speed is halved because he started his turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. But he doesn't take any damage for leaving.
He doesn't for not leaving it.
Okay.
And hold on, let me just make sure I'm getting the verbiage right. So it's 15 feet. Sorry. Unaffected. It's halved in the area. So I think once he leaves it, he'll gain its full movement back. So I don't think it
Cool.
applies.
So let's see.
I think.
That's 5 to
I mean, is
there.
he right on me? If he's right on me,
He was
then
like
he
right
can.
here.
If he's right on me and it's 15 feet radius, he can just move the 15 feet if his speed's 30
Right. Yeah.
because it's halved inside. So
So yeah, I think he like is on the edge of it. So he gets. Let's see. He gets. So that's 5 there.
The way you'd calculate it is every
Fine,
step
there.
inside the AoE counts
Yeah.
for 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
okay,
So yeah, I think he just gets to like right there, because he was here.
yeah.
But, yeah. So he gets to about right there.
You're
And
just
he-
my guys are just holding his shoulders.
Yeah, he's like trying to run, and he just
He's
can't
like,
get
what
away
the
fast
fuck?
enough. Gangu, so you see this guy just turn to flee, and
Yeah. Oh, not so fast, buddy. and I just charge up to him. My speed is increased by 10, so I can actually go 40
I
feet
like
per
to
second.
imagine right now, like this guy's like running and getting pulled back, and as he's getting pulled back, you're just big metal bodies like keeping up with him pace, and then you like
He's-
go
he's
around in
just-
front.
He's just a
I-
beefy pathfinder, so he's just like.
Yeah, he just doof, doof,
Yeah.
doof.
I'm literally like skipping.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, not so
Use
fast.
the restroom real quick.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna kind of side swipe him. Imagine like Reinhardt on Overwatch.
Oh my god.
You
yeah,
know, like
that's-
just like
yeah.
a side hammer. And I'm gonna attempt to hit him from this direction over here, like into the
Okay.
wall, if he happens to move at all. All right, but so let me just double check everything, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attack recklessly. By the way,
Okay.
so I'm running up
Recklessly.
just to get advantage on my hit roll.
This guy's surviving to hit.
It
That
didn't
hits.
do advantage, but I'm gonna take a 25 anyway on a single roll. I guess I'm not attacking recklessly. I'm just
Do
doing it
you
normal
want to
style.
try? Do you want to
Try
try,
for the
and
nat
see
20?
if you get a critical?
Yeah. Let me just roll it one more time and just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so first one, I
Yeah.
am going to hit for 8.
Is it
Bruh.
plus 2?
8 plus 2.
Cool. 10 damage to
For
this
10?
guy. Yeah.
And then I'm not going to use barbs because I learned my lesson from last time. That's enough barks
Ouchies.
for me for today. And then
Ouch.
I am just going to attack again.
Cool.
And also with advantage, or no, it's the first time I attack every turn. So this is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay. Now we're really locking in that armor class.
We're locked in.
It is 15.
All right, and then an 11 to hit,
Any damage?
or 11 damage. Yeah.
All right. So the first side swipe, you come in and you like take his feet out from underneath of him. So he's kind of like airborne right now. How would you like to finish this guy off?
Bang.
Oh, if he's airborne, I'm side swiping his feet out from under him. He's
Yeah.
parallel to the ground, and at that point, I just smack around and downward smack him into the ground, and the ground slightly cracks.
Dude, you bury him a 1 foot shallow grave.
I buried him in solid rock. That's how hard I hit him.
Like his corpse is parallel with the ground now, just in the ground.
He is the ground.
He is the ground.
Yeah, it's like that cartoon shit. It's a whole
Yeah.
impression of his body.
I'm gonna go.
Fully,
Yeah.
this
Gangu.
guy's fully dead.
And I'm just looking at him like this.
Gangu. Gangu.
Yes, Sarsha.
Nice.
All right.
All right, bonus action or anything, or
Let me double check. I don't want to go into a frenzy because I don't want to risk exhaustion since this fight's pretty much over.
Right.
As far as bonus actions go, let me just double check on everything. No, that's it.
cool. All right. So yeah, Gangu just straight up buried this man, Kobold, in the ground. Ojitai, the dude that is dazed and confused and obliterated at this point, is standing in front of you, just head still bobbling around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on him.
Yeah, well away.
Whale.
Advantage on all these strikes.
Yeah, get
Please
advantage
wail
on
away.
all of these.
At this point, I'm just on the
17.
sideline, all riled up. Oh, Jintai. Oh, Jintai.
7 damage.
All right, dude, crush his face and his nose like embeds into his like skull.
Jeez, that's a
That one
13
did not
with the
hit.
second hit. All right,
That one doesn't
bonus
hit.
action.
You go for the nose that used to be there and you miss because it's embedded in his skull.
That's a 22 to hit on the
That
last
one
one.
hits. You've recalibrated.
Another 7 damage.
All right. How would you like to finish this man off? This kobold.
Rock'em sock'em robots his ass.
Yeah, just a series of punches right to the nose. Push that nose all the way in. Flops over to the ground.
Totally dead.
just
Fully finished off.
Yep.
That man
Speed bag
literally
the
didn't do
nose.
anything.
Yep.
He got sight of us and then just immediately died.
All right, cool. Yeah, with that, you guys are out of initiative. These two really intense looking kobolds proved not to be too intense for you guys. You messed
Well,
up.
I don't see why
if
we
they
were ever
got
scared
their
of these guys.
attacks off, I mean, they're threatening to
Yeah,
one-shot our fucking asses.
What did they hit me for? 15 damage in one hit?
Well, before the poison resistance and on a successful save, I got hit for 21. If I
Jeez.
didn't make the save and wasn't resistant, I mean, who knows? I mean, it would have been at least double of the poison damage. So I'm guessing around 30.
Can I analyze this dude's weapon that somehow did
Yeah.
like poison or?
Yeah, I want to also check this one in front of
Right? Yeah,
Or
I
I
was
guess
gonna say
I'm gonna
Saoirse's
advise
gonna-
Saoirse to do so. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna address the group. I'm like, oh, like being the only one that got hit. I was like, oh, bugger! They hit like a damn freight train. But hey, I want to say to you guys, now, being a dwarf, I could feel a resistance in myself. That blade's bloody poisoned. So just to let everyone.
Cool.
know,
So
it's-
who's actually the one physically inspecting this guy's weapon?
I'm listening to Saoirse at this point. I was going to tell him to investigate the weapon, but he
Okay.
just spoke out. So
All right. Cool. So you're not investigating it anymore?
nope.
I am checking
I'm
the
not.
one directly in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll investigate this guy.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna make you guys do investigation checks. You kind of see that this is a normal short sword, but these two kobolds, both of them, their blood is kind of like this greenish tint to it. And their eyes have this kind of like they're like this greenish tint as well, and you can tell that it's something to do with them themselves. They have this poison that's just kind of infused with them. So the weapon itself isn't poisonous, but they've done something to the weapon through themselves to make it poisonous.
Could I like do some soft autopsying with like a medicine check to try to understand
sure.
what's going on?
I'm also hip with medicine, so can I also? I'm gonna check with
Oh,
him.
that's a fucking nat 20, boys, on the
All right.
medicine check.
I
So
step
you-
away. I'm like, Saoirse, you got this.
I just go all good doctor on him. Just
So Saoirse, you can tell that both these dragonborns
Okay.
share blood with a green dragon.
got
So
it.
that's where that
Are we talking like I
Poisoning.
know it probably doesn't matter, but like, did they do like a full like blood transfusion with this dragon, basically?
Are they more akin to like me with a silver dragon?
yeah, sort of like how Ojutai is with the silver dragon.
Okay.
So it's just hereditary.
Yeah,
I guess
basically
just down the
they
chain.
share bloodline with a green dragon at somewhere.
Okay. All right. Oi. From this corpse here, the poison makes more sense. Seems that these dragonborn are akin to some green dragon. They have poisonous properties in their blood. It wasn't the sword. It came from them.
And
Interesting.
just to clarify, are these actually kobolds or are they dragonborn?
They are kobolds, but like I said, they looked a little bit more beefy. They're not dragonborn.
Okay.
They just look very.
With that medicine check, would I know if they've been altered?
Yeah, they're not altered. They literally
Okay.
share like a bloodline with this dragon. They
Yeah,
just-
so it's kind of like a
they're not,
halfling,
yeah,
kobold,
right.
dragonborn
Yeah,
thing.
they're not like fully dragonborn.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they kind of have this bloodline that's shared with them.
Do these,
Well, these guys sure do look different than the rest.
do these paths lead somewhere where I'm pinging these three, or are they?
So
dead?
that one's like a dead end up here.
Okay.
I think I drew a wall or something.
Yeah, there's a wall there.
This one
Yeah, there's a
definitely
wall
leads
at the
somewhere.
two top ones.
Up here.
Which? Wait, what? Where at? Sorry.
Ping. Oh, here.
Here?
Up there. Yeah, that one.
Okay. And is this a dead end?
Yes, it's also a dead end.
Okay. Can I see how far this is going up here?
Yeah, so you kind of look down that path and you see this door that is partially opened, and there is like a blood
Seriously,
trail
no.
kind of going through.
Oh, just doing a wee bit of spelunking there.
And it's kind of like this big wooden door.
Okay.
You can't stray too far. Saoirse. It's
yeah.
dangerous in here.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna. Can I like search this guy for gold and have Chuchi search this guy for gold?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's this little pickpocket.
Okay.
You've
How,
Well,
got a
buddy,
little
how do
I-
pickpocket
I don't
guy.
think you're gonna find anything on this guy.
I can roll the d20 for Chuchi. What does he have any modifiers?
I've got so investigations intelligence. So he has a -4 to intelligence. So
a -4 to intelligence.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Would you like me to roll for him?
Yeah,
or
sure.
you
That's
roll for
fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. And I'll
So
roll
he's
on
gonna-
this.
That's a -4 modifier on intelligence checks.
him? Cool.
Yeah.
So that is
The dumbest
-2 off
familiar
his
ever.
roll, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or no, -4 total.
It is -4 total. -4 is the modifier. He has 2 intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy crap,
Okay.
we love Chuchi with all
She's
of our
dumb
heart.
as a box of rocks.
Chuchi is the perfect. It just bless your heart, you know.
All right,
little familiar.
you got a 16, right?
Yeah, I got a 16 on this guy.
Okay. So Chuchi kind of looks through the other one. And he's like, "Man, this guy looks crazy."
Is
And
that?
Yeah,
That's it?
he doesn't even really like go after to touch the guy or like look at him. He's like, this guy's mad nuts. Man.
He's just kind of standing there, just
Yeah.
man, this dude looks fucking crazy, right?
he's crazy. You find some orders, Rango, but they are written in Draconic.
All right. Well, at this point, I imagine that I would recognize Draconic, right? Okay. So yeah, as I pick up the orders, I say, look up to Ojita. I guess I'm kneeling down. I look up to Ojita. I say, Ojita, take a look. See at these.
Okay, so over time, I'm assuming grabs the paper of orders. It's not very long, and it just says, "We are sending you two out to find the cave beast that keeps killing some of our kobold brethren. Please eliminate the threat and return back to the dungeon when it is done."
Ah. Militarized kobold halflings. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just look up at everybody. Well, I don't think this is gonna help us too much. It's just that there's a cave beast out here they're trying to look for.
Cave beast.
Cave beast.
Well,
Nothing relevant to the whole spiel with T-Mat.
Once they find and deal with the cave beast, they're supposed to come back to the dungeon, but didn't exactly point out where that is.
well, I know. I guess I'll come over here. Well,
I know. Screaming across
yeah,
the cave.
right. Well, it could be a piece of good news because, seeing as we've got some more work to do back in Rivermarsh, if there's a cave beast terrorizing these kobolds down in this cave, and we just took out the only, 2 men sent to kill him.
Well, to
Could
be
just-
fair, we don't necessarily know these are the only 2 men.
We don't
True.
know if these are their best or their worst.
I'll also say, over there in the other corner, there's a small cavern, small corridor. Rango, I don't know if you can devil sight your way down there, but
Well, I guess I
Rango.
can.
Hey, Rango, What
Yeah,
do
Chi-Chi.
what do you think they mean by cave beast? What is that?
It could be any sort of thing. Is this, how small is this?
It's really
Boys,
small
I
and
don't
narrow.
think I can fit through that.
It's
Ooh.
really narrow.
so we know what we
Saoirse will
gotta
have
do.
to. I mean, not Saoirse. Gangu might have to make a dex check. And just
Yeah,
kinda
I'm turning myself sideways and then looking at the hallway, looking at
see.
myself, looking at
Alright,
the hallway, and I'm
alright.
like,
And you can see all the way down to here, right, Ringo?
Yeah. I can see
Okay,
all
so,
so
Mhm.
you see these two. It's like legit just kobold statues, and they have this kind of like green crystal in like a staff in both their hands. And then beyond that, you see kind of like this giant wooden double door.
Okay. Well, boys, back that away. I noticed a trail of blood. Trail of blood. They're talking about hunting a beast. I wonder if the beast is responsible for that. And then over here, there's giant double doors at the end of this hole. So I don't know if, with those guys being between the two, if that's the dungeon that they came from or what's going on. But this is a pretty narrow path.
yeah, I'm not sure.
I venture to say it might be the dungeon.
Then I'm gonna I'm gonna lean, peer over to Chuchi on my shoulder and say, Chuchi, how about you wiggle your
Yeah, what
way
do you
up
want?
there? Wiggle your way up there. Check things out. First sign of danger, you tuck tail and run back here.
Okay, I'll do that. Send me on my way. Would you like me to
Literally
control him?
doesn't think twice.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So you're wanting him this way, right?
Yeah. And I want him to just perceive, and he's got advantage on perception, on like hearing and sight. So
Cool. You said he's got advantage on it?
yeah.
Oh, good. Very good then. I'll roll another d20. I'll tell you what the first one was.
And he gets
Oh,
he gets
first,
plus
I will tell you what the
1.
first one was. The first one was a 1. The second one was a 20.
That's hilarious.
Let's go, baby.
so
That's my
he
boy.
critically rolls perception. He's like, hey, I can hear there's definitely some people right on the other side of this door. They're breathing real hard. I think they might know somebody's out here. Not really sure, but I can hear them. There's at least 2 for sure.
Okay, then the
I
second.
I love the Chuchi
But
head bob.
Is
Can
that's
we gotta keep that.
that's like that
This
was
one is-
telepathic to me though, right?
Yeah, that's to you. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, the second he says that, I'm gonna just dismiss him. So
He just vanishes.
yeah, he just vanishes, and then I'm gonna have him reappear on my shoulder.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna send him. I was gonna be like, "Bye, Rango. It's been nice knowing you." So he appears back in your.
Tell him what, Chi-Chi, tell him what you had.
He doesn't. He doesn't
Oh,
can't speak to them.
fuck!
She
Right,
talked to
my
him?
bad,
Yeah.
my bad. I forgot. Okay, of course, right? Y'all don't
Okay,
understand.
you realize it.
Y'all
Did-
don't
did we-
understand pseudo dragon, right?
Did we offend him? I don't understand.
No.
Yeah, Franco,
no.
you realize I can't understand a thing he's saying, right?
It was a joke.
Can Ojitai
Anyway,
understand
he what?
What?
Does
Does
it-
he speak Draconic?
It is a dragon, right?
Well, okay. I mean, mechanically, he's an owl.
Do you want me to speak Draconic?
I mean,
allow it.
yeah. I mean, that would be
Okay.
That might be, yeah. It's up to you. That'd be cool.
It
That would have implications down the line, I imagine.
would. It would.
So,
Yeah, that I can't go back on. No, sorry, it's a different language. That would be
Okay.
kind of broken. It'd be like two people.
it could be
having it.
broken
His
draconic.
intelligence is
Yeah,
2. We'll
I'll say
assume
it's
he just
broken.
can't physically talk.
I like the idea that he just like does these weird noises though.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright.
I'll say Ojitai. You just kind of hear like in a very broken draconic. He's just like, there, door, nasty.
Trapped down a well?
He said,
What is,
all right.
what is it?
He checked out the door. He said that there's a bunch of heavy breathing on the other side. There's definitely people over there. They may know we're here. Listen, I don't think we're making it through this tight squeeze with Gingu here. I don't know if there's a way around on the other side. Like I said, I noticed that bridge and there were mushrooms. We could check that out.
Yeah.
Just
That idea is
agree.
better than mine.
But
watch our back.
before we go though, if these two homeboys came out of those double doors, I mean, they set a trap on us. What's fair is fair. Do we have anything that we could put in this small corridor? Maybe leave a certain Sandy Claus gift of our own?
I open up my chest. Nope, just fire salts.
I don't know if I
That's
have
cool.
anything. It was just an idea.
No. I mean, I've got
Yeah, I don't have anything I could do.
got
Got your ball
caltrips,
bearings.
caltrips and
I've
ball
got this.
bearings, but I'd rather use those amidst combat. But I am going to. Fuck.
I do have this pan.
A pan?
And
Alright.
this bowl.
Right, not Sesh.
Alright, just an idea.
Think of them. No use.
Or just get them with our brute strength. Fuck it. Oh, sorry.
Can I roll perception as I pass by here to see if anything's changed?
Yeah, you don't. I'll just tell you, you don't
Okay.
hear or see anything. The doors are still cracked, and there's like I said, like a little bit of like bones and blood kind of going through this door.
Okay. I feel like I would have lit someone else in front, probably.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm
Sure.
Gingu.
Still got the spectral. I still
always
got
in
the
front.
Those
Oh,
two
sorry,
kobolds
yeah.
are still laying there,
spirit guardian.
deceased.
I just kick these bodies as I pass. Just pat, pat.
Gago,
The guys will
gago.
fly.
As we're going, I want to have Chuchi see if he can't snag anything off of him. And I'm gonna keep walking and like him catch
Okay.
up.
Cool. I'll do an investigation.
Make sure you hit it with that -4. Yeah, -4.
Yeah. Rango, wait, hold on,
Okay.
Rango. These guys got they got some nice clothes or something. It's like these little ragged robes.
Okay, I just
Could-
didn't.
Can I wear one?
Can I wear one?
Is it? Does he like lift it up? Is it small enough that he
It's
could
like in
wear
his
it?
mouth. It's like in his mouth. He could like do something with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You see him like he lands back on your shoulders, and you can feel him just kind of like trying to like tug this thing around, and he's got his head poking out of like the armhole of one of them, of this rag tunic.
Can I like
It's real baggy.
try to grab it to like shred it so that it would be like a little like cape?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I
Yeah.
need to
Oh
roll
my
Do
God.
anything?
do a
Chuchi
performance
is
check to see
precious.
how
The
cape this is.
the immediate Chuchi
It's a
upgrades.
nat 1.
Oh my God.
You
Rip it in
ruined
half.
his new piece of cloth.
Oh,
And
he's
it's
so
unwearable.
sad.
And you
It's-
see Chuchi like you don't tell him what you're doing,
Yeah.
so his head just kind of sinks and he just looks down at the ground on your
Be
shoulder.
like,
Okay.
It's
Well,
Rango,
any anytime I'm talking to Chuchi, it's in my head. So
Right, yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, sorry, Chuchi.
Yeah,
Not really, but.
my robe.
I mean, I am sorry.
that's my robe. uh,
Hi, guys. Something tells me this. One of you lighter fellas might want to cross this bridge first. Test its stability.
If everybody roll a perception check, kind of like looking at this chasm in between here. I'll have Chuchi roll one as well.
14.
13.
13.
Ah.
22.
Ah.
All right. Ojitai looks over this chasm and he can see down way, way, way down in this chasm, like a really long distance. It's probably like 100 feet plus, way down. You see this like every once in a while, this like light kind of blinking and flickering almost.
Does it look like it could be torchlight or is
Yeah,
it something
it's
else?
more attuned to torchlight.
Right. Well, it's pretty well lit down here at least.
And it's way, way deep. So it literally looks kind of like a little speck.
Okay. Yeah, there's a light all the way down towards the end of this, it looks like.
And I was
100
talking
feet or
like
so?
down at the bottom of the chasm.
Oh, gotcha.
That's a long way down.
Yeah. Something's down there.
Huh.
Probably to eat us if we fall. You know?
It's a possibility.
And
How's-
Balrog
can-
emerges from the chasm. And...
Can I roll investigation on the bridge to like see the stability or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. You've had your fair share this week already.
20.
Yeah. It seems really sturdy.
Really sturdy.
It's been well upkept.
Okay.
Huh.
And
Upkept.
I'm gonna walk across with confidence.
Huh.
Alright.
Now that I know it's sturdy, I guess I'll go across. Huh,
Gonna
shoot. Sweating bullets.
Alright.
Hojitai, you coming?
Blast.
Huh.
Alright. Now my herbalist senses are.
Yeah. Before
fire
this
right
looks
now.
thick. Before I walk into this, can I do a nature check?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a nat 1, so fucking. I hope y'all save me if this is bad.
Just like on the general area.
Yeah. Basically, it looks fucking gross. I don't want to walk in and get poisoned.
Yeah, dude.
But
you
I've
straight
got
up
a
think,
no.
like,
I've got 1, so.
Yeah, this stuff looks like some like crazy good shrooms that you'd want to taste.
Oh fuck me. Do I have to?
I mean, you don't have to. You're just considering it.
Okay,
Alright,
then I'm gonna walk up and like nearly touch one.
Okay. Which one do you touch?
This one here. I'm gonna like get to looking like real close at it. And I'm gonna start
Yeah.
like talking to Chuchi in my head, like, Chuchi, what do you think of these? These look good?
I wouldn't eat it, but you know, I ain't want to judge. It looks like a fungus.
Fellas, thoughts?
Alright, can I roll a survival
Sure.
on like 15?
Yeah. So you roll a survival check on. You're looking at these.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It looks like if he eats these, it might not be the best thing for him.
Alright. Okay. Hey, Rang?
Oi.
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 I know that looks like a scrumptious little treat you got there, but you should put that down.
Are you
Pretty
sure?
sure I ran across one of them out somewhere in a named place. I can't remember.
That was convincing.
And-
I'll stop.
Not good. Not good for the consumption. All right. Right. Naturally, I just want to put some of as much as I can, kind of like a sample appetizer platter from Applebee's, if you wish, in my herbalist kit of this
Okay, so go ahead and just mark where you're grabbing this stuff from.
stuff. Okay.
Like just kind of ping it for me, and I'll. Yeah.
Okay. I was basically gonna go each one that kind of looks different. So
Okay.
probably like. How do
He's
I
touching all of them.
there,
Yeah. So you pick some of those. Nothing. You're good. You just kind of put them in your.
there,
You get some more.
there.
Yep.
There.
All right. So on that last one, you go up to
Yikes.
grab this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it like start to like shudder and move.
Am I about to fight Toad?
How does necrotic damage feel to you? How's that fair for you?
Gigatoad.
I'm not resistant to necrotic.
Okay. So you feel yourself like this thing kind of twitches when you touch it, and you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So I'll just be kind of gathering, son of a.
Oh, Saoirse, what
You know,
happened?
kind of like look at my finger, and the tip of my finger is kind of like a little
Yeah.
blackened.
Yeah.
All right. These other three here, they were good. I'm gonna study them later, but these here. Wait, did I see that?
Fish, watch
Am
out!
I seeing that? All right. All right.
I don't know,
These, I'm gonna, I'm gonna show them, and I'm gonna turn and say these.
I grab
Holy!
Fish and pull him back.
Hey, this mushroom's moving. And I'm just gonna sort of back away. All right. These hurt. These hurt. This necrotically
Can I blast?
altered my finger.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
Don't set them all on fire.
3.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool.
Wait, it's 3 total?
It was a 3 to hit. Wait,
It said
no,
11
wait.
for me.
Oh,
It said
11 to hit.
11.
My bad.
Oh,
yeah,
11
that
to hit.
then. I'm sorry, I just
Yeah.
looked at the dice.
Yeah,
Okay.
11 does hit. A 3
11
would not.
damage.
You do 11 damage?
Well, wait. It would send off off of one cast would send
Roll a
off
hit
2.
on each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would do the first hit would land and it would deal 11 damage, and then the second one would land.
Okay, so that's a total of 26?
24.
24 damage?
If the first one killed, like destroyed one, then I would move on to the next. But
Right, yeah, that's how I figured it. So you see that this one right here, the smaller one, shrivels up and like just burns away. As soon as that one happens, you see that both of these become more active and they start moving rapidly towards where that happened. You get this middle one with it. So let me do some quick math real quick.
Math.
time for some quick
Man.
maths.
2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths.
Are we about to initiate?
Yeah, do
We are.
initiative.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
as soon as I see this thing charging at me, though, I'm like in the process of a swing.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and swing.
Okay. Yeah, they're like
Rango got a 13.
right
was
in
it?
front of my face.
I got a 13. Yeah.
Saoirse got a 13, and then Ojutai got a 5.
Yep.
Rango got an 8. Saoirse or Gingu?
I got a 10.
And then fucking
Ooh.
Chuchi gets
But-
a
No.
19.
Chuchi gets to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
so I'm gonna tell Chuchi to hang out and then assist me when I blast.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
All right, I'll do whatever you say, Rango. You just say word. I'll do it. So Saoirse, it is your turn now. The closest one to you that like attacked you right here, you kind of ran off, didn't you?
Yeah,
that
I
one-
just kind of backed away. Yeah.
yeah, this one's gone. The other two are closing in on Gengu.
Okay.
And then I said, Gengu, you can go ahead and have an attack. I did tell you you could do that. So
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20
on a hit,
Oh my
on
god.
hit.
Let's
okay.
go.
Do it. Do it.
And it is 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. This middle one, you kind of like the hammer just like sort of like when you kick a dandelion, it's kind of like explode. And
Okay.
this one is just no longer with us. It's gone.
All right.
Uh,
I'm gonna go ahead.
But this other one here is still closing in on where the blast came from, which is Ringo.
Would it have been 10 minutes since we walked in?
No, not yet. It's getting close, but not yet. I would say not yet.
It's on their turn, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So now it's Saoirse's turn. Now that Genki
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna see the poof party that just kind of happened in front of me, and I'm just gonna take out the old hammer bro and swing down on the guy,
swing
or
down.
on the fun guy.
The fun guy.
10.
That hits.
All right, very good. 6 damage.
All right. You kind of bust apart of like the top like part of it, but it's still around. Still.
Persistent bugger.
Diamond's getting into it.
Yep.
Anything else?
You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna just back away from it.
Okay. So you back away. So then it'll be Gangu. You're up, sir.
Okay, it doesn't proc anything. Okay.
Alright, yeah, I am just going to downward smackaroo on this guy.
Okay.
And that is a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And 7 damage.
Okay.
Because I assume it's been a minute, so my rage is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 damage. You don't get as solid of a strike as you did on the big one, but you
He's a
definitely
slick
broke some
bugger.
more- You definitely broke some more of the top of it off, and it's looking real. I don't know if mushrooms bleed, but it'd be bloody if it did.
And then I'm just gonna go run over to my hammer bro.
Okay. Hammer
Be like,
blows.
don't leave me like that.
No.
You had me worried.
I'm
Ringo,
right here.
it is your turn, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll have so Chi-Chi's gonna fly forward and fucking flutter around in his face. That'll give me advantage.
Cool. Hey, stupid mushroom. I don't know where your eyes are, but look at me. I'm just a flying little dragon moving around.
24, I imagine that hits.
That definitely hits.
Thank you, Chuchi.
For
Yeah,
12 damage.
So I'm go ahead and finish him. Finish this fungus thing off.
I'm gonna blast him right where like the what so this is the cap. This right where the stem meets the cap.
Okay.
So it would just blast out that top section of the stem.
Okay. Yeah, and
Did you just decapitate a mushroom?
Yeah.
just decapitated a mushroom.
Yeah, it's good.
Flies off. All right, and we're out of initiative.
All right.
Chuchi turns around and is like, "Did a good job. Is that what you wanted?"
Just give him a
Rango,
Yeah.
you've gotta start controlling that guy. He's starting to creep me out.
Gingu, what do you mean?
I don't think I've ever seen anything move like that.
All right.
It's a little suspicious.
Everyone just pause
You
for a
just
second.
got attacked by mushrooms and you're concerned about its little dragon.
Yep, his tongue is flapping around like.
It's probably true. Yeah. I'll just dismiss Chuchi for now. Then
Hi, Chuchi.
here, I'll hide him behind my guy. That way, I can pull him out later. That's nice. Better Gingu.
It's just on top of your face
Much
for me.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, he's underneath for me. I wonder how you do that.
I might have
Yeah,
to
you
just
just-
refresh or something.
For me, you just gave Chuchi a black background now.
Oh, hell.
Oh, After we take those bad boys out, I'm gonna see this path up here and kind of investigate a bit.
It seems like there's more and more of these mushrooms everywhere. Some of these I'm familiar with, but it just seems like some of these I just do not. And my voice just fades away.
The intrigue. The intrigue is real. Is this a dead end down here, Ryan?
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
So, like, with my background, I am very into nature sciences, so I am fully intrigued in these mushrooms. But those ones did give me the willies. But all of these other ones, some of them are familiar, some of them are not. So, very intrigued.
Does this path seem equally narrow?
Yeah, it seems pretty narrow.
Did Gingo make it through?
Yeah, you'd probably have to do like another little dex save.
Okay. And at this point, it's probably been it's been 10 minutes now, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that I should roll on, or has it been like 15 minutes or so?
What are you trying to like roll on? Like how long it's been underground?
Yeah.
No, you have a good idea.
Okay, good. All right. Then as I get up this, is this a dead end here too? I walked over
No.
there at one point.
No.
All right.
Sure, sure. These mushrooms, this one, I've never seen one quite like it. Do you know what this one is? I'm just asking about a random mushroom.
Yeah. So Saoirse and Gangu, you guys went that way. You guys enter in, and it's like this really dark, like I said earlier, moist. It's even more moist, and it feels. You can sense like a living presence where you're at.
It's just like
more than one.
Okay, and it's just kind of like a small. Like, can
It's
we?
a pretty
we
large
can...
like room.
Saoirse, I'm not liking the feeling of this. I'm beginning to get a little bit of surface rust in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel drawn.
Wait, what was that? Did you hear something?
Yeah, there's definitely a presence here. Multiple.
You know,
What could I roll? Perception, maybe?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
Holy shit, it's a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Let's fucking
14.
Rango!
So you see, like, no more than like 10 feet away from you, you see like a kobold still alive, but completely covered in fungus and like entombed in it, basically. And it kind of looks at you, and you just kind of hear it just real, like almost whimpering, just like.
Is it speaking in Draconic, or is it just...
Yeah, it's speaking Draconic, yeah.
Okay.
Search, what do you see?
How many people has gone all the way in right now? To this next, it's a new area.
I'd be on the approach.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right
Are you
there,
guys headed
basically.
there then?
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab everybody. Nope, that is the wrong.
What is that sound? It seems familiar, but just can't put a finger on it.
What are you hearing, Gengu?
It sounds like
He just does like a perfect,
Yeah, it's like,
a very like
do a performance check for me.
AI, like, it's just gather the information.
Nat
just spit it
20
out.
minus
nat
1,
20?
19. Yeah.
God,
It's
what
still
the
nat 20.
fuck?
Saoirse, you think that you hear Ojitai speaking from behind Gengu.
Oh, I didn't know they were that close. And then I'll kind of like look, and Gengu's looking at me. Wait, Gengu,
Okay.
was that you?
I think I grabbed everybody this time.
What? You doubted my abilities?
Whenever
No.
we split off from each
I'm
other, I
just
would have brought
very
fucking Chuchi back.
excited
Yeah.
for you. You could,
Thanks.
So Saoirse,
I've
or
been working
whoever,
on it.
you could do
whoever
that in
got the nat
taverns.
20, this is the kobold right here that you saw.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and
So
he just kind of looks at you guys, and it's like stuck, just kind of like making noises at you, but
And I-
like,
Okay.
almost whimpering.
Do I see these?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, at the second that I make my way in here, I'm gonna say, fellas, there's more of those fucking sentient shrooms back there.
all right. Well, the last time they didn't attack until we provoked them, I touched one. So just leave them be for right now. Ojitai, come here. There's a kobold here. I believe he's trying to speak. He's encased in this fungus, but he still seems to be alive. Can you understand him?
I'll
So he's basically just repeating the same
head up
thing.
to him.
So he's just, to you, Ojutai, so you can understand, he's literally just saying like, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
What's he saying?
Put you
Ojitai?
in here.
And he just keeps repeating like, kill me.
I'm gonna stand in front of the group and put my hand on my hammer, hoping that everyone sees me like starting to ready, because like I'm pretty weary at this point. So,
Yeah,
guys,
I'll just
ready your bare fists.
no, I'm just gonna look at everybody like he seems to be suffering in here.
Let
Well,
him suffer.
I'd say so. He's completely encased. He's not saying anything else.
Just saying, kill me.
Why is a kobold who have chosen to be down here being attacked by? I mean, what the hell are these mushrooms, lads? All right, and I just started to get a pretty uneasy feeling.
Yeah. So you see another one just kind of like over
Yeah.
there, stuck inside as well.
Wait, so is it dark in here, or can we see the full length?
Yeah, it's pretty dark in here, but I think all of you have night vision. You somebody cast something on you when you first came down here, right? Like light.
Yeah.
I think my hammer is lit up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
I
you and
touched
I have, like, a
Ojitai's
light.
spears. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
guys can see,
Okay.
like, you can see. I mean, it would be pitch black almost without your ults.
Ojitai.
Yep.
There's another one over here, in this clearing. Let's see if he'll say anything.
Does that one seem to be moving or alive from a
He's- yeah,
distance?
Oh, what? No, I don't know that. He just seems to be encased too. So.
This one here is very similar.
Well, anytime that Ojitai is like speaking with one of these guys or listening to him, I'm gonna be like looking around,
Yeah.
wary of like behind us and all that.
Basically,
do
this
the
one
same
looks at
thing,
you,
check
Ojitai, and you can see that like his eyes and top of his head are basically completely covered in fungus. So he can't see, but he like kind of senses you being there, and he just says like leave, don't stay, leave.
He's saying Ojitai.
I'm just gonna, when I hear that from him, I'm gonna have a very concerned look and just look at all of them like we should get
Boys.
out of this.
The second that I hear him saying that, I say, "Boys, dip," and then I'm gonna move.
Before you do that, roll a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Roll a perception check.
Can Chuchi also
Yes,
get on
he can as
get on
well.
that? Advantage +1.
So he's got advantage on the check.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's hearing or seeing.
Yep. He doesn't. You guys don't notice anything.
Oh, this is fucked.
It looks like a bunch of fungus just everywhere.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of start walking towards where we came from. Just, guys, I think we need to get out of here.
Gingu, back up. Those are those mushrooms, bud.
I'm just trying to see if
Careful, brother. Don't touch one.
these ones will move like the last ones.
Let's not test it, bud. Come on. Can I roll
Alright.
like persuasion if he's can I roll persuasion? Against like
Sure.
his wisdom or some wisdom save?
Yeah.
I got a nat 20. You gotta come back. I got a nat 20. Come on.
But these seem different. They just
Are we not gonna?
They
do anything
almost
with
seem.
that, or
He did get an at 20.
Fine, I guess. Another day.
Saoirse, roll a like nature check or perception check, whatever. Which one you want to roll?
20
You got 20. Okay.
for 13 plus 7.
You see around this wall these little like fungal plants right here.
Mhm.
They resemble very similar properties to what the green fang powder that you saw. Just those right there along the
What
wall.
did you just get a nat 20 on, Cole?
persuading you to back
leave.
up?
Persuading. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I do any sort of check against it?
A wisdom save is.
A wisdom saving throw. Well, it's a good thing I'm not good at wisdom. All right, here we go. Yeah, 9. All right, Rango. You win this one.
Alright. Guys, I feel it's important to say these funguses along the cavern wall, they resemble the green fang fungus.
Noted. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, as do these over here.
I'm walking towards the exit at this point.
Saoirse, 1 second.
I'm just gonna hang out up here, waiting for them.
What exactly did you say to me when you persuaded? Did you say step away from that mushroom?
I did. I pointed out that those were the same as the ones that previously attacked us.
Gotcha. All right. But
Can I go ahead and collect some of the, or no, Rango, did you collect some for your poisoner's kit?
Yeah.
That green fang fungus. Okay. All right.
Well, this stuff wasn't in there in the other room, if that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking
Right.
about from like this college?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm also aware that like this stuff wasn't growing in that first clearing.
I don't know. Fellas, can we please leave? Can I roll persuasion? I don't know. I don't know how to deal with that perception thing earlier, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince everybody to also leave. Like we need to get out of here. Something is very wrong.
at first I
These
felt fear,
mushrooms.
but now I feel comfort. It's almost as if I'm back at Orlo's lab again.
I'm gonna start to
It's study stuff like this all the
back
time.
away, but I feel a bit drawn.
Oh my god, wait. Do I need to roll another persuasion check? Like, what how
Do
can...
whatever you want.
Okay, I want to... Fellas, come on, it's time to go.
Rango, I think there's something deeper we need to look at. I'm gonna
Guys,
persuade him now.
Can I just make a general perception check looking around the room for anything in particular?
Okay.
I got a 17 to persuade them that time.
Right.
Perception. 20 total on my perception.
Okay.
'Cause I feel really off in this room after talking to
So
those
you can
kobolds.
look through all this fungus and mushrooms and stuff like that, and you see down here in this little patch over here, you see this it's just like this giant plant with fungus all over it. It's not like, or it's just more like this giant fungus, but it is like got creature-like things about it. Like you see like this thing's alive, and it's definitely the thing that's been talking to you.
Guys,
Wait, it's been talking to Ojatai?
It's been talking to everybody.
Oh,
Guys,
fuck.
guys,
I
look-
didn't realize...
look,
My bad.
look down this way.
all right. Right
What
in front of
that
us.
thing?
You see him?
What the fuck is that?
Oh,
I don't know.
Ojatai.
I don't want
Ojatai.
to know.
Ojatai. Are you hearing things?
I'm sure
Yeah, I've
hearing
been
things.
getting
I didn't
a
realize
strange
that I was...
feeling walking in here.
Gangu. Are you hearing
The
things?
thing is,
I seem to be drawn to this thing. It's like a
Thank you.
magnetic.
Do we need to be making
magnetic
wisdom
field.
saves against it?
I mean, you can. if
Saoirse,
you want.
Saoirse,
Okay,
watch
I want to
out.
make a wisdom save
I must
against
fight
it.
it.
Okay.
I must leave.
Fuck. Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah, especially after talking with the kobolds, I'd like to as well.
Yeah, Rango,
Well,
you what are you trying to save against? Like listening to it?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was even happening.
Yeah.
I've got it behind OBS.
You feel slightly drawn. Just slightly.
Wait a second, fellas. Is this? What is this thing?
Hold on,
This
hold on.
kobold right here just starts freaking out and just screaming.
Okay. Everyone, back up a few feet. Back up just a few feet. All right, and then I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna slowly approach.
What does Sanctuary do?
It's just like he has to beat a Wisdom 15 saving throw. If he doesn't, if he attacks me, he just has to choose another
Okay.
target, and if he can't, the attack's negated. It's for both melee and spell attacks.
So it's not going to attack you, but it's just closing in on you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
8.
Okay. So you see Saoirse stand with this thing, and as it closes down, it just quickens its pace, and Saoirse now just is inside this thing.
Saoirse.
Oh
It
shit!
just
Saoirse,
forms around
Saoirse!
Saoirse. Saoirse,
Mm-hmm.
take 7 acid damage, and you are restrained and cannot breathe at this moment.
Okay.
So does he get like sucked up into the thing where we can't see him anymore?
Just imagine this thing like it's just kind of like coming towards him, and then it just wraps him up inside, and you can kind of see it's a little bit it's not transparent, it's like kind of translucent. You can see just kind of Saoirse bobbing up and down inside of him.
Well, at this point, I assume Gengu would try to smash Saoirse out of there. So I
Okay.
think at this point my hammer's ready, and I
Saoirse
let
is only if it attacks, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's what. Okay.
Yeah.
and I
That's
let
it.
out a battle cry and swing at this thing.
Okay. So you go ahead and attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the hit.
17 to hit.
That hits.
All hell's about to break loose.
Hey.
10 damage.
Okay. You deal 10 damage to this thing. Let me mark that down. Everybody roll initiative. Cole had the music ready there.
Oh my god, I got a 4.
Rango gets a 20.
I got a
I got a 9.
5.
5. And then Saoirse, you got a 4.
Yeah.
And Chuchi gets a 6.
Chuchi gets a 6. Alright. Mark that down.
Hammer, bro!
And then let me do. Let me do one more thing.
I'll be.
Okay. So, Rango, you see Saoirse get engulfed in this thing, basically. And then Gengu smacks it. And as Gengu smacks it, you see that that fungus patch that was there had been creeping. It was starting to move, as well as the big giant thing that was in front of you. And they're all start approaching Gengu now. But you are the first to react.
Okay, so I am going to. Am I in like melee range of this stuff? Or am I far
Yeah.
enough back?
Yeah, it's yeah. You'd probably need a back way if you wanted to avoid melee damage.
How tall are this? Okay, can I use my free action to like perceive how, like this? I want to check out the ceilings.
Out the what?
I want to check out the ceilings, see what the ceilings like, if they're covered in mushrooms or.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. This whole place is covered in like mushrooms and fungus.
how high is the ceiling?
Probably like a good like 25, 30 feet.
Okay. Okay.
But then like it's not like an even, so it's kind of like some parts stick down further than others. It's like a crude cave.
Okay. I'm gonna back up to here, and then I'm going to flip a coin, and it's gonna zap towards the big fucker. I'm gonna cast Hex on him.
Yep.
And that will give him disadvantage on. Let's go with. What do you guys? Okay, out of character. What do you got? What are your spells? So, what are your like saves that you inflict on people mostly? Like, what's required
I do
of them?
mostly
Wisdom.
but doesn't Hex only affect
I get to choose.
checks?
Wisdom and
I
con.
don't think it affects saves. I thought it affected checks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
But unfortunately, it doesn't matter.
Ability checks. I guess I'm gonna give him disadvantage on strength checks, and then blasting.
Okay.
And so I'll flip another coin, and then as I flip that coin, my bracer will kind of like shimmer a bit, and I guess Chuchi's after me, so basically I'm just gonna always have Chuchi assist with my
Right.
So it won't apply on this round.
Yeah, of course.
23 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 13 force and 2 necrotic. Or is it necrotic?
Let me look at something.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Whoa! Franco, you gotta warn me before you send that my way.
So total that was
13 force, 2 necrotic, and then
15?
the second blast is 22 to hit
Yep, that hits.
with 15 force and 3 necrotic.
Okay, so another 18.
Yep.
Cool. You see that this thing, so you blasted twice right there.
Yep.
And you can already see that it's starting to kind of like leak this really like grotesque ooze out of it.
Okay, and then, or is the grid 5?
Yes.
Okay, so I would have went 110. Okay, then I'm going to use the rest of my movement here to go an additional 5, 10, 15. Yep.
By the way, all the kobolds in the room are starting to freak out and just kind of like scream and kind of cry out.
Okay.
And so you can hear at least 3.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Ojitai, you're up, sir.
Oh geez, I actually beat these things.
Yeah.
9. Okay. Well, that's fun because I'm gonna get try to step up here next to Gengu here, and can't help but notice that a bunch of them are bunched up right there.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my ice breath on them.
Okay.
All of them in a 15-foot cone need to make a con save.
Okay.
Includes me, right?
Yeah, 'cause you are inside. Let me look and see.
Would I be like?
Would he be affected by
In
my breath
cover?
weapon inside of this thing?
Would I be technically in cover?
It's your power level.
Yeah, I would say that you're not, because you're fully encased inside this thing. So I would say it'd probably eat all the damage
Okay.
that it takes. So it's con save for all of them.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Let me. Oh, that
I
would
like
be
this
nice.
battle music.
Yeah, thank you. It's good stuff. What do they needed to save, by the way?
12.
12.
Not super high con.
So you see that that one of the little fungi, like one of the white ones there, one of them kind of. I'm just kind of move him just so I can get a little bit control. Like this one right here, manages to save out of that, and I think it's what, half damage, right? If they save. Would it? Does a critical save do anything?
No, it's
Okay.
just half damage on a save.
Damn, that's
oh
shame.
man,
There's
that was...
almost two critical rolls. There's almost 2 nat 20s. But the other two little tiny fungi, they take full force of this, but the bigger one kind of eats half the damage, and it rolls well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rolled terrible. It was only 5 damage for the full damage.
Okay, so 2 of these will take 5 damage, and then the other 2, say 3. Cool. Is that end your turn?
I don't think I can do one on strike as a bonus after that. Oh, yep, that's it.
Alrighty. Gangu. It's you, sir.
Yeah. So, I see Saoirse in here.
Right.
I realized that my first hit didn't do anything, so I use a bonus action to enter rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to recklessly attack the one that has Saoirse in it.
Okay, the big one.
Saoirse, don't worry. I'm coming after you. For some reason, my advantage roll does not work, but I'm gonna... Alright, does 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Okay. And I'm going to hit him for 16.
Okay, 16 damage.
And then I'm going to attack again. Uh, 25 to hit.
That hits.
And 14 damage.
14 damage. Alright.
What
This
is this? Is it oozing? Is it?
Yeah, it's oozing a lot. You can kind of start to see, like,
Saoirse
it
peeking
looks
through.
really messed up. Yeah, Saoirse's
Yeah.
peeking through a little bit.
And then I'm going to activate
Still not
barbs
breathe.
at the very
Yeah,
end.
you still cannot breathe.
I'm going to attempt to clear a little breathing hole with my barbs.
Okay.
All right, first hit is on me, which is 4 damage to me. God damn, I always critically hit myself. And then 2 damage to the mushroom.
Cool. It opens up a little bit more of this fungal monster thing. You see that, like, Saoirse's right arm is kind of sticking out, and he's, like, waving it around, but, like, his torso and, like, head is still encased inside this thing.
Saoirse, don't give up on me, buddy.
All right.
And let me just double check everything, make sure I'm not missing anything. And I believe we're good.
All right. So it is going to walk towards you.
I ain't never scared.
And it walks up towards you, Gingu. And it walks right on top of you. And make a... Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
All right, go for it.
17.
Cool. So this thing starts to open up on you, but you kind of manage to and bring you in with Saoirse, but it can't do it successfully. But instead, it does knock you back a whole 5 feet.
I'm too wide.
Yeah, you're just too wide. It's too big for it to engulf. But it does knock you back 5 feet.
When he opens up, is that a chance for me to breathe?
No, it was like a
Damn.
different part of it.
All right, so I haven't been breathing for what?
It
30
hasn't even been
seconds?
6 seconds yet.
It hasn't.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And then it is going to, when it knocks you back, it is going to attack you, and you see this a 20 hit.
Let me check. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you see like this arm all like nasty. It's like it's not even really an arm. It's just a piece of this fungus comes out and just smacks down at you, and it's got ooze all over it, and it smacks you. and you take 7 points of acidic damage.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just gonna kind of to all of you, just in one is kind of like a bonus action, just to all of you, still telepathically, just kind of say like, "You could have joined me. We could have done this together, but I will take you by force." And then it is now the little fungal thing's turns. So let me.
It's like the bear round 2.
The two smaller ones
He's not the
come
bear.
straight in on.
Please not the
Oh,
bear.
you
Please
die.
not the bear.
The bigger one moves up towards Gangu. So first, we'll do the two smaller ones. Okay. So the first one strikes, like it just kind of like puts itself on you. Does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
All right. You take 3 necrotic damage. So like it basically just kind of like almost just lays itself on you, and just by touch alone, you start taking necrotic damage. And it's gonna kind of just lay itself even more on top of you. And do another one. Does a 10 hit.
Nope.
All right, you kind of manage to pull out of the way, and you don't take another hit from it. The other one is going to come. The other one is going to come at you. All right. It's going to try to. That does not hit. You dodge the first attempt for it to like get on top of you. Second one you dodge as well. You said 18 hits, right?
18 hits.
All right. The third attempt of this thing, you take another 7 necrotic damage.
Oh, jeez.
So total that was
10 total
10.
then.
Yeah. All right. Now it's this bigger one. Gangu. It's gonna come up against you. We'll see. It's only gonna go after you once. And it rolls, so you see this thing kind of come after you, and like, I don't know how a fungus trips and falls, but this mushroom falls on its side and it's prone. It is definitely the just how big it is. It's just too, it can't keep balance.
Yeah.
Trying to like
The cap
get-
weighs it down.
yeah.
The momentum.
So, cool. Saoirse, you need to make a strength saving throw. Or a strength check, sorry, not a saving check. I think it's pretty much the same thing, but
16.
alright. You manage to bust out of this thing. So you guys see Saoirse just kinda like push through the gaps, like where you guys have made little holes in this thing, and he just kinda managed to bust through. And he's covered in this like acidic gooey stuff, but he falls prone just out at the feet of Gangu. But you're
Chest
up.
burster.
Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Get up.
Yeah, okay.
Wait,
He's-
Ryan, are we
It's,
doing
yeah, that's the thing. It's what
half?
did we decide last time? It's half of his movement speed,
Yeah, getting up from prone is half your movement.
half your
Okay.
movement.
Well, I'm not interested in going anywhere, so
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Um,
Let's fuck
But-
this thing, okay?
all right. So we are back all the way around to.
Wait. Wasn't a bonus just get up? Do I have a full action or no?
No, your action was trying to get out. That was all you could do, unless you just wanted to stay in there.
The
and
strength
you-
the strength check was the action.
Yeah.
Okay, knowing that now, I would not have rolled that.
Oh, so do you want to go back inside?
Yes.
Okay. So before you do that, let me do damage to you. You take 20 acidic damage.
That's fair enough.
On second thought, I want to hop back out again.
Okay, now you can do whatever you want.
Is that just a base 20 or did you roll that?
I rolled that. You're restrained as well, so your movement speed is 0. Attack rolls against the creature, and the creature attack rolls have disadvantage. So you have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity, but you're trapped anyways. So you do take damage. But now you are, yeah, you're free to do whatever you want. But you are inside this thing still.
Yeah. Well, that didn't necessarily go the way that I would like.
Oh Jesus! You
Hey.
should have just taken the bonus action and ran.
You clap back at the DM. The DM clap back harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not foresee all that. But well, being on death's door, fuck it. I'm just gonna. I'll cast inflict wounds at 3rd level and just roll it at disadvantage.
All right.
That fucking sucks. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
about to
Well,
be tight.
the other one was a fucking nat 20, so
All right.
goddamn.
don't
But
think it
yeah,
matters.
so I'm just gonna before I touch his innards here. Yikes.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say back to him in my mind. I'm just gonna call him a fucking liar.
Okay.
20.
20. So you see Saoirse like writhing in pain inside this thing, but then like you just see like describe how you finish this thing. So describe how your inflict wounds.
Wait,
takes
what?
this thing
It's
out.
necrotic damage, so
Yeah.
Wait,
so
wait,
how
wait,
do
wait,
you
wait.
finish
How do
the-
I want to do it?
yeah.
Okay. So I'll go back to the line. I've just taken all that damage, literally gasping for air, but I managed just to get out in my head and focus enough and just you lied, and then just press my hand to the nearest whatever I can touch inside, and just cast a full inflict wounds, and I would like. In my head, I just see the necrotic, its own sort of like cousin, fucking mushrooms next to him.
Cousin
It's the
fucking.
same thing, just that blackened sort of like it starts to,
Yeah.
expand from where I
Rot
touched and
away.
encases his whole body, and then he just loosens his grip, and I don't know if he completely goes away, but
Yeah. So like this thing just kind of dissolves, and you see Saoirse just kind of spill out of this thing as it kind of erodes away. You don't hear any more any kind of like messages in your head anymore. No more telepathic messages. And up.
Shush.
Yeah,
Are we out of initiative?
No, there's still the
little mushroom boys.
Oh, right.
but
Yeah,
it is
one's
back up to the top.
surrounding me.
So Rango, there's the big one that is prone.
Yep.
And there's the two on Ojitai that are currently just all up on him,
Oh,
trying to lay themselves
Laying
him.
on me.
Okay. So I will. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna use my first, like my action, and then have Chuchi assist with the bonus action. So,
Okay.
or actually, I take that.
Oh wait, Chuchi hasn't gone yet. So what do you want him to do? Do the help?
Well, yeah. That's
Okay.
what's gonna happen.
Copy that,
I
Rango.
assume it's just gonna roll over into the next turn since he was after me in the first.
Right. Yeah.
Round.
Yep.
So I'm going to. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna blast at. You said that's one, the big one, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are all three.
So
And the
initially-
big one is prone.
I'm flipping a coin and shimmer of the wrist, and I'm gonna blast at him.
Okay.
And the 24 hits, I imagine.
Yep. That definitely hits.
Okay, for 10 damage.
All right. Which one is it? This one?
The lowest one.
Okay. Yeah. So you blast it, and you blast up like half of its cap gets blasted off. And you
Okay.
see these spores just kind of blast backwards.
Is it
into
still
the cave?
alive?
Yeah. It's still standing.
Okay, then yeah,
Um,
the second part of that action is in that
Oh,
one.
whoa.
Oof.
So what happens?
Yeah, standing back there. I'm gonna roll a D4, but I'm looking for a number 1 through 3. I'll number everybody in my head.
Don't hit Saoirse, it's probably gonna kill him.
I rolled a 4, so I'm gonna re-roll. You actually
Hilarious.
Sersha.
Oh,
Okay, for how
hilarious.
much? The full damage, or just a little bit of it, or
We'll say half because you were
It
aiming.
doesn't matter, bro.
it doesn't actually matter. Yeah,
I'm literally one shot.
I'm not
so
gonna roll the damage.
Healer
It's just gonna
down.
happen.
Healer down.
You see Sersha. You see this blast come from behind all you guys, and you see. Well, did you roll with advantage?
No.
Didn't you get a help?
No, I was gonna do that on the bonus action. I did call that out, so no.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So you see Sersha get blasted in the back from this Eldritch blast that comes from behind you guys. Sersha gets out. He busted out of this thing and he's gasping for air. So I imagine him just kind of getting on his knees and he's probably just going like. And as soon as he gets that gasp of air, this blast it and he just falls back prone.
Rango, what the fuck?
It was a fucking accident. I guess that's my free action. And then I'm
At
gonna
least warn
continue
us
to
before you
blast.
send it our way.
Him.
And then I'm flipping another, and we're fucking 24 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
This is the bonus. Oh well, here. Let me roll again because this would be with Chuchi helping.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a crit. Wait, yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Alright.
was gonna be at this one that I already blew the cap off of. So,
Okay.
but
Well, I'll do what's called cleave, depending on how much.
23
yeah.
damage.
So those two are so tight together, those two right there, that you completely obliterate both of them with that second blast.
Okay.
Both of them are gone.
Okay. So that was 1 damage. That was 2 damage.
And so like basically both
Oh.
caps get blown and it kind of explode, and then the little stems just kind of like wiggle and fall to the ground. Gone.
That wouldn't have been. That would have been one of the hits from my bonus action. So fuck it. I'll take that. And then I would still have an additional hit from both the action and the bonus action.
Okay.
So I guess I'm sending both of those at the big guy. But
And it is with advantage because he is prone.
no, not for me, because I'm at range.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Um,
On the melee
So
hits.
one of them can be
You're right.
at disadvantage, and one can be base because it would be part of the bonus action of Chuchi.
Okay.
Him like using the help action.
Yeah.
Okay. Another nat 1. So
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Oh
Are
my
we-
god.
roll.
I'm gonna roll.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll
I
the
mean-
damage. It's,
Oh, Rango's a blast, and everyone get out of the way.
it's max damage. So it would be either 7 or
Yeah.
8.
I'm looking for. It's either got to be a 2 or a 3 in this order. So it's a 3. So you blast Ojitai with your second blast there. Or
How
your
much is
first
that?
blast.
Half of 15.
Are we rounding up or down?
Around down.
Okay.
Oh,
7
Jesus
damage. I'm at
Christ.
10.
You take 7.
Rango, I'm gonna have to take that coins away from you.
Somebody needs to take his
And then
wizard powers away.
the final blast.
Rango, what the fuck?
It's a 27 to hit the
Yeah, that
prone
one
guy
Yeah,
for 13 damage.
dude, this last one is almost completely gone, but it's still just trying to get on overtime, man. Or,
That's
no,
the end
sorry,
of my
that was
turn.
after Gengu. Oh,
My
just tied. It's
God.
your turn. Ringo just
My
blast you in the
entire
back.
fucking party's dead.
After that,
Okay.
after that last blast, I immediately go from the flipping of the coins to
Can I step around this one without getting an opportunity attack and get up to Sersha?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's prone, so I don't think.
Yeah. There's no reaction.
I'm gonna just walk over to Sersha, and I have a potion of greater healing. I'm
Okay.
just gonna feed to him.
Cool.
Ready?
44
I got
plus
you.
4.
I got you. I got the visual.
So how much health does he get back?
Am I rolling that, or does he?
Yeah, I would say you would roll it because you're the one giving it to him.
4d4 plus 4. Okay, 14. 14 hit points total. 2
14.
ones and 2 4s.
So Saoirse, you come back from being blacked out to Ojitai like force feeding you this potion.
All right there, buddy?
And I just kind of like reach my hand up. What did he say? What? And then I look back at Rango. Ah!
I'm just back
Yeah,
there like
we're-
this.
we're good.
I'd still be back there like this.
I'm just gonna look at Cersei. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that in a minute too.
All right. Is that it for you, or do you have a bonus action or anything?
Oh, that's gonna be it.
All right, Gangu, it is you, sir.
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna do both of my attacks in a succession, just
Yeah.
like a windmill, just bop bop.
And this thing already looks completely like.
Oh yeah, this thing's gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a fact, and it's still prone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still prone, so you get advantage.
Okay. 19 to hit. I'm just gonna roll for both hits, and then 16 to hit.
Both of them hit.
All right. First one damage is a 7.
Okay.
Second one is a 9.
Okay. So you go. It was 7 damage and 9.
Yep.
So you go 14 points beyond this thing's HP.
Nice.
So, however you want to describe negative 14 health that this thing has now.
Yeah, so I hit this thing so hard that it does the same thing that I did with the kobold earlier. I'm just gonna flatten it straight into the ground, and then all you see is just a little.
Poof. Spores,
And I'm so uncarried away with how like easy these things are that I'm like looking at Saoirse like so concerned while I'm just.
All right.
And if I could cry, I'd be crying right now.
Yeah. A little bit of oil.
Yeah.
A little bit of oil. I just kind of
And-
reach up. I reach up for a little fist bump. Hammer bros.
We are now out of initiative.
I immediately go over to Serge and kneel down. Serge, are you okay?
I'm walk of shaming towards them.
Stay back there. We'll talk in a minute. Serge, are you okay?
Yeah. I imagine like, could I just not breathe because was I being like bound, or was it just
so
kind of like
so you were restrained. Think of it like you're in a giant gelatin.
okay? So like all the air around me was just gone, and so
I
right.
get that.
So,
I guess.
so it wasn't I so okay so.
But the gelatin, like I guess the filler was kind of like this acidic stuff
Right.
on you. So
Rango, just make sure your coins are put away. For God's sake. For Morden's sake.
It was an accident, Sesh. Same
I
to you,
understand.
Ojitai.
I
Just stay
understand.
down.
I'm not upset. Hold on.
Rango, thought you
What-
were
what is
cracked out.
What?
I'm wiping them off. I've taken out my cloth that I usually clean myself with, and I'm wiping all this ooze off.
Yeah.
Of Serge. Like, Serge, it's okay. It's okay.
Wait, thanks, King Red.
It's
And
okay.
I'm just gonna start to like kind of like feel. Oh, son of a bitch burned a patch of my my beard off.
Yeah, like one of your
Serge.
eyebrows is fully gone.
Just-
Like, away and, like,
It's like ah. And then I'm just gonna immediately turn, or not turn, but just address the group. All right. What did that beast bloody say to everyone?
Yeah.
Hey, Trisha, let's discuss this away from the fucking mushroom.
No, wait. No. I want to know what he said to you all.
He mentioned gaining power. He asked if I just wanted power, and if I seek knowledge. And of course I do. I'm forever seeking knowledge.
Well, Gangu, you don't need any more power. You're the most powerful droid in this land. Hammer Rose. Ojitai. What? What did he say to you?
saying that it could show me things. Asking me
Rango?
not to leave.
He offered me coin.
Alright,
Of course he fucking did.
okay.
Excuse my language.
That's alright, more than later. We'll pray.
Amen.
Alright. Before we go, Jatai, I know we need to get out of here. But after hearing everyone, it seems that he was aligning to each of our wants, desires, goals, so I'm gonna give him a little less credibility. But I didn't want to leave yet, because he used the word cure for me. He said that he could provide a cure for what's going on in Rivermarch. And before we leave, I just could not leave here until I know that he was telling lies. Because if
What do you
we
mean?
leave this place and leave behind something that could help all those people, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it, lads. And I'm sorry.
Rango, he offered you coin, right?
Correct.
Just gonna look around. Anyone see any coin with all these mushrooms?
Can I
do wanna butt in.
analyze this guy's body, like
Yeah.
the type of mushrooms that are on him? I'm really good with medicine, so I would like to see if there's some sort of healing properties with anything that's around him.
Yeah, go for it.
Could
I
I-
do
could
want
I-
to butt in and say that the kobolds that were kind of crying out are kind of back to that calm whimper.
Okay.
But they are still alive, just kind of hanging out.
I
kill.
actually wanted to do the same thing that Gangu's about to do, so could
Yeah.
I offer a help for an
Yeah,
advantage?
sure. So you can roll advantage on it.
We can hold hands, buddy. Hammer, bro.
Bros.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a lot of help, Serge.
Relationship going on.
I'm
here.
gonna need a lot of help, Serge.
Was that with advantage?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. So you have another
Do you
roll.
have advantage on this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
offered to help you.
okay.
Yeah.
9.
Oh my god.
So both the doctors, medical guys of the group, kind of look at this thing and they're like, "Man, like
Doctors.
it just looks like more fungus that's kind of around the
Dang. And since
The-
I offered
the
help,
rest of
I
the
can't
cave.
roll separately.
Except it's gotten this. It's almost like it was his own thing, but it kind of became one with the fungus. I'll give you that
Interesting.
much.
Can I move past the body to investigate like where he came from back here?
Yeah, sure. So you see that like he was sitting back there for like a long time.
Mhm.
And back there you just see it's like amalgamation of like you see a couple like spears and like crude weapons and things like that. A couple like raggedy clothes. Like this thing might have been had some there's some people that were in that corner with it at some point.
All right.
Alright, then. A last ditch effort. Could I move like kind of to the center and take in all the avenues around me and
Yeah.
just perform or could I roll a medicine check to see if like in my herbalist knowledge that I see anything with that I recognize maybe for,
Yeah, go for it.
you know, 22.
Yeah, so you see that there is like a very large concentration of green fang root. Like green fang root is this kind of rare poisonous plant.
Yeah.
But there is a very large concentration. And if you look at all the walls around as you examine, you can see it just kind of lining the walls here.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much everything in this room is toxic. And fastly grown. You see that like it's becoming this overgrowth of fungal matter.
Okay.
And to the point where like since you guys have had that fight, like the one like cobalt where like half his head was covered, it's now like even more congested with fungal, like it's just being completely consumed by it, but somehow still alive.
How beat up does everyone look currently?
Harry.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm at like
very.
basically
I've-
a little
I've
over
just
a quarter of my health.
Yeah, I've polished myself up. I'm good to go.
All right.
I'm worse off than Saoirse is, actually.
All right. Then
Fix
seeing
the
them
Ringo.
in this bad shape and being worried about the time,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, fellas, you're in bad shape. Let's fucking move out of here. Let's rest for a minute.
Well, they wouldn't be in such bad shape if you could fucking aim.
Oh, no.
Excuse my language, Serge. We'll pray on it later.
I'm gonna give Gingu like a strange glance, like doesn't seem like him.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's just you hit the one person that I've been bonding with this entire time, and I just can't forgive you for that.
The whole time, fucking Chuchi's just slither tonguing above me.
Yeah.
Get that motherfucker away from me.
He's just looking back at Gangu like,
He's just like,
you can't talk about Ringo like that. What you think you are, middleman?
All right.
Middleman.
I'm just like, that's right, Chuchi. That's right.
As you
All right.
guys walk past this one kobold, he is just still kind of whimpering, and then
Yeah.
you just hear him just kind of going like, "Kill me, kill me."
I'm gonna stop. I plan to stop, and I'm gonna look out to the rest of the room, and from the one medicine check, just like realize that this whole place is just death,
Mhm.
and there's no like cure for Martian. Just gonna hang my head for a second, very disappointed, and then I'm gonna turn to the kobold and say a prayer to Moradin of like some sort of last rite thing.
Do a religion check for me.
Is he saying kill me in something we don't understand? It's just
Right.
it's just
Yeah, Ojitai said it
Yeah, I
earlier,
told
though.
you all.
Yeah,
16 on their religion check.
16. Ojitai, do a perception check for me.
Yeah, but we can't really tell if he's saying anything different now because it's all the same crap.
There it is. I don't perceive shit. That's a 5.
All right. You can't hear anything, but Ojitai, or no, sorry, Saoirse, you say your prayer. I don't know if you actually want to say whatever you're gonna say.
No.
Okay. So you say your prayer, and you see this kind of like calm comes over the kobold,
Mhm.
and he breaks that pattern, whatever he's saying, and he kind of like
But I could tell that
it changed. Like
It's
he's saying something
different.
different. He's saying something different. But then he kind of calms down, and he feels this kind of peace over him, a little bit.
is he continuously speaking, or in the
He's
calm is he
stopped
now
now.
silent?
He stopped. Yeah, he stopped whimpering. Like he's still whimpering a little bit because you can tell he's in pain. But
Yeah.
like he's not saying like kill me or kill me.
Okay.
He's just
Um,
kind of had this calm over him after he said whatever he said.
Ojitai, come over here for a moment.
Yep.
And then could I'll just I can't really, I guess I was just speaking in common, but he understands kind of what's happening. Could I just gesture to him to say what he said again? If he's
Yeah.
just gonna stay silent, then it's fine.
Yeah. I guess roll a.
Persuasion maybe.
Yeah. What would be communications? Breaking the language barrier.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Insight?
a-
Insight maybe.
Yeah, do an insight
Performance?
check or performance. Insight or performance, whichever one you prefer.
I'm gonna prefer insight.
Okay.
Yeah.
25.
All right.
Yeah.
So can I with that check, do I like get a body language read on him?
So.
Even though he's covered in fungus.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what?
You just know what your prayer is gonna, what effect your prayer is gonna have on
Yeah.
people at this point.
Yeah. You can. I'll tell you this. You've incited that he's trying to convey some sort of like. He's trying to like. You hear like a sorrow or like a And you recall what he said, and you almost feel like he said something in sorrow or regret.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what you incited from him.
Okay. Kangu, my hammer bro. Would
Yes,
mind,
sir.
Would you mind just stepping aside and let Uchitai get in close here?
Oh yeah, sorry. I can be a bit wide sometimes.
And then I'm going
Thank
to
you.
pull out one of my arrows
Yep.
for my crossbow, and just kind of like hold it in front of him, since we have the language barrier,
Mhm.
and continue another, half prayer or something, and just kind of like look at him in his eyes and hold it up and convey to him that I'm trying to convey to him that I'm doing what you're
It'll all
asking
be
of
over
me.
soon.
It'll all be over soon. And then I'm going to kind of like, head nod to Ojitai and just say, kind of give him a, because and on my face I want to try to convey that I understand, that
Mhm.
I have understood his feeling of sort of regret or sorrow, and that I
Right.
want him to, have a chance to convey that to someone who
To
understands
understands him.
him. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, do one more, I guess, persuasion check for me.
A persuasion.
Yeah.
Gucci, get out of there.
Oh my god, it was an 18, and then it cocked to a 4.
Yeah, so he just kind of looks at Ojitai and he just said like, "Oh, we've mistaken. We've mistaken." And that's all he says.
We've mistaken.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll honor him for doing that, and then I'm just going to kind of close in and brush Ojitai away a little bit, and then just just kind of
Yep.
to the top of his head.
Cool. So this bolt releases and it goes to the top of his head. And as he dies, the fungus continues to live around him and basically over the next however long devour the rest of them.
All right. And I just look at Ojitai and be like, anything?
And all he said was they were mistaken.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
What about-
I'll just put a hand on his shoulder as we're walking out.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and just as we're walking out, just unlatch my pouch and grab one of the healing potions I have.
Okay.
Just chug it.
Cool. You guys walk back out of that little fungal cave back there, and
As he's
Wishing
some of
that
those,
it
I'm
was
just gonna ask him if I
ale.
can have one too.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, yeah. Despite their name, those guys are not very fun.
it
Can he
it
roll
doesn't
like
land.
a performance check
Yeah, do a performance check.
against my Actually, I don't want to roll anything. I'll just decide after I see it.
Yeah.
18. It was a
No,
19
yeah,
minus
yeah.
1.
I'll give him a
Yeah.
good chuckle,
It-
and so does Chuchi, right?
yeah, Chuchi's over there like he was talking mad shit earlier about you, but he's a funny guy.
But what's he
Kinda
sound like to them? Nice.
Franco, you've got to put that guy away. He's starting to creep me out. That tongue is something else.
Gingu,
I think he was laughing at your joke.
Oh, he did? Well, in that case, he can stay.
And he just looks at you and he just real quick just nods up and down.
What was that? That book, the comedy book that we saw?
Yeah, I've still got it. Moe's stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, add that one to Mo's stand-up book.
When we get across the bridge, I'm gonna try to cut, like, if it's a rope bridge, cut the lines to it on this side.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
You want me to roll anything for it, or is it just I can eventually cut through it?
Yeah, I'll say that. I mean, it's just a rope bridge, so if you're just gonna stand there all day until it's cut down, yeah, you'll eventually cut through it, and it'll.
If you're working on one side, I
Rope
catch
wall.
the memo and just help you with the other side.
So you see this rope bridge kind of like gets cut on this side, and then I'll just get rid of it so it's no longer there. But it just kind of it slaps the other side of the rocks, the wood planks, and it just kind of dangles down the other side, down this side.
Okay,
But it's
What?
still obviously attached up here.
Hope we didn't leave anything.
I'm just gonna sit down like, all right, can we take a rest for a minute here?
Mm-hmm. So everybody takes a short rest.
Cool.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Short rest.
Slight nudge to Ojitai. I don't remember if you have or not, but this would be a perfect time to indulge in nap.
While we're resting, I put it in the chat here. That map, I'll show everybody.
Cool. I will move everybody to the map so they can see. So, and you can kind of like explain what the map means because it's just the markers.
Right. The main one that I want to focus on is the possible dragon site one that he pointed out that is extremely close to Cabbageville, as he said.
Why are you so intrigued by that one, Ojitai?
Well, I figure this probably has something to do with all the kobolds that have been over here. I don't know if they've found something there that's given them some kind of extra courage. What?
Well, how do you suppose we get that high up in the mountains?
Was that actually in the mountain, or was that off to the side of it?
So it is like the way he explained it is it's like somewhere inside the mountain, not on top.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, we're already caved through the mountains here.
Well,
Chances
I suppose.
that this might lead to that.
Well, you already cut down the bridge to go through one way, so sure hope it's another way.
Is always the way that I sent old Chuchi through earlier.
Yep.
It's gonna be a tight squeeze for you, Gingu, but I
Yeah.
believe
Rango.
the option on the other side was about the same. So
Rango.
I'm acknowledging.
Rango.
Acknowledgement?
Rango.
Acknowledgement.
Rango.
Yes.
Rango.
Yes. I hear you.
Little
good.
dude's
You don't
talking to
hear him. You don't hear him. This is
I hear. Oh,
telepathic.
this isn't.
Not right now. It's not. Not right now. It's not. It's just telepathic. Hey, don't forget. I heard those bad boys on the other side of that door.
Yeah, I didn't forget Chuchi.
Okay, I'll just make sure. I'm just trying to help. Be a good guy. Good little dragon.
Acknowledgement.
Okay. I'll be quiet now. He goes back and sits back on your shoulder.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm trying to do during this short rest. I guess
Everybody's got a good look of the map, so we'll move everybody back.
if everyone's cool with at the end of the short rest, spending 10 more minutes, I'll perform the ritual of comprehend languages for myself.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yep.
So are you?
I just whip out my ledger and I'm like just kind of like fingering through it, like
Okay.
kind of mumbling to myself.
Cool. So you comprehend the languages you want to comprehend then. Cool. And that's it.
All I care to do.
Okay. Cool. All right. Everybody's rested up.
Yep.
Everything's good. So you guys can do what you please.
All right. So at this point, I imagine that after getting some telepathic shit happen to me by a giant mushroom,
Mm-hmm.
figuring out what time it is, would that require any kind of roll?
Yeah. Do a.
Survival, maybe?
I was thinking survival. I'll give you the choice of survival, perception, insight, something like that. Any one of those, or just base wisdom if you want to do base wisdom.
I'll take the fucking insight every day.
Okay.
17?
Yeah, it's not been that long. You've probably been down here after the short rest. You've probably been down here for like maybe like an hour, hour and a half. For everything,
Okay.
because you guys took a little bit of a long rest with the.
So it'd be like 3-ish.
3-ish, yeah.
How far from the surface are we?
You're like
In feet.
probably you can assume that you're about like a good 30 or 50 feet underground right now.
Okay, but like to walk out.
Oh, it'd just be back up those staircases there. It'd probably take you like a good
I just want to send
5,
Chuchi out.
10 minutes. Yeah, if you want to send him back up to the surface, you could right now.
Okay. So,
Cool.
like a couple minutes.
Mhm.
Comes back. Is it perception at advantage?
What do you want him to do?
I want him to relay the time of day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me do. Are you seeing through him or is it him?
Yeah. I will see through him.
Okay, that's how that
Forgot
works,
about
right?
that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Cool. So you do your own perception.
Fuck. Well, I mean, wait. Is this gonna have like a low DC? I'd see the sun and I'd.
Yeah. Would you roll? I didn't even see.
I didn't roll yet. 12.
Oh, 12. Yeah, I mean, it looks about that 2:30, 3 o'clock time.
Okay. Okay.
You
Cool.
assumed it was, yeah.
All right. And then
Cool.
I'll just have him come right back down.
Cool. When he comes back, he's like, "Sun's bright out there. It's a lot brighter than down here in the dark."
That's right. All right. All right, boys.
Great observation.
About 3 o'clock. I think we still got time to mosey through here, see if we can't find that possible temple that Ojita was showing us.
Yeah, let's see if I can fit in that corridor you said I have a hard time with. I guess I'll give it a try. Suck in my gut.
And then
Give it a go.
as I'm approaching here, I'm gonna be weary of the left.
Okay. It looks pretty similar to what you saw last time.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
All of us?
All of it. Yeah.
I got a 10.
10. I'll have Chuchi roll one too.
8.
16.
13.
Where is the page I'm looking for?
Do you just have an owl pulled up, by the way? So that you
I'm
know
just-
all the mods?
Yeah, Chuchi's fine. He's good. Alright, nothing happens.
Okay. And then as we approach here, I'm gonna kind of hug this corner and just peek all the way through. Do I
Okay.
spot anything? Or does it just look the same?
So yeah, you look down there and you see that door that Chuchi was at. You see 2 armed kobolds in like this like reddish armor standing out front at guard, kind of.
Fellas, there's a couple of them up there by that door. They're outside it now. I don't quite know the best approach, considering we're gonna have to try and squeeze Gingu through.
I'd say the best approach is to put me in front. I mean, the worst thing that happens is, I get stuck, but you guys are okay. I mean,
Gango, no.
All right, how about this?
I don't have any butter.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna pull
I
out a
do love
coin.
butter.
I'm gonna pull out a coin and like kind of flip it in the air and have it like bubble up with like darkness a couple of times and say,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna be like, Gingu, and I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna say, Gingu, I'm gonna be right behind you. Those guys spot us. I'll take care of them.
All right.
Just don't hit me, Rango.
Oh no.
I just shake my head.
Not
I just
letting
shake.
this go.
I just shake my head.
All right.
Alright. Yeah, what kind of check am I doing to fit through this?
To fit through it, do a dexterity check, but then also do a stealth check.
Hmm.
Dexterity or acrobatics for fitting through there. Whichever one you would prefer.
It doesn't really matter. Not a saving throw, right?
Not a saving throw. You're just
Um,
you can do it.
Yeah, I have advantage on dex saving throws, but not this. Okay, so just acrobatics then.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, you're able to squeeze through.
Thank God.
All right.
And then do the stealth check for me real fast
Okay.
as well.
Stealth check. 5. I am clanking, knocking rocks off the wall.
I'll give them. They're gonna do.
Guys, I think right
They
here
both-
it's a little
you look-
tight.
You squeeze through, and as you're getting to the other side, you see both these kobolds are kind of like walking towards you now. They're not like at attack yet, but they're just kind of like, what the hell is that thing?
Wait a
squeezing through our
second.
caves?"
Are you telling me there was another way in here?
It was gonna. I investigated this earlier. He said that it would have been a dex save there too, or a dex check for you as well.
So these guys are like approaching.
But that was
They're
in
like here
character.
now.
That's a big. Oh, okay. He's not a big fucker. All right.
And they
Micah,
see you guys,
What do you say?
and they ready their weapons for battle.
all right,
Boys,
is that
ready?
initiative
Roll
or?
initiative.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh no, I don't have a track. Ready.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What
no.
are we gonna do without the
Oh
music?
no. Oh no.
I'll
oh,
be
no.
going
Oh,
last.
jeez. Oh, jeez.
I will
I rolled
be
a
going
6.
last.
I rolled
Is there
a
punishment
20.
for a nat 1 on initiative?
So
No.
am I completely out of the
Nothing
tunnel
wrong
to
with
where
that.
they can walk around me, or am I like still clogging the end of the tunnel
Yeah, they
to where?
can they can fit around you right now.
Okay, because I was gonna say any
Thank
melee
God.
champs behind me, if I'm still stuck, will have to skip their initiative because they can't
Yeah.
reach, or just do something behind me.
All right,
I got 7, and then Chuchi. Did you roll for him, or am I?
I can do it
GG.
unless you want to.
This music, though.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Nat 20. So he's
Oh,
after.
Chuchi's up first.
What's he gonna do? I guess can Chuchi use his free action to perceive if there's any environmental things that he could interact with to help right off the get-go, right off the rip?
Yeah.
So it'd be
So-
at advantage.
Yeah, we'll do a perception check. At advantage. Critical perception.
Really? Okay.
Really. So he looks around. He's just search around. And he's like, first off, he's like, hey, Rango. If you look down towards like the fungal area, hey, I can see a trap all the way down there. It looks a lot like that one that your buddy tried to put his finger on and sniff or something. Right there on that ping. Also, those doors. Also, those doors up there, they look unlocked. So if you want me to open those, I could. I don't know what it would do. Other than that, I don't see anything else really. There's some torches. I could put those out.
Ooh, these are kobolds?
Yep.
Do I know if kobolds have dark sight? Do I know if they have dark sight?
Yeah, I think it's been said before.
Okay. I mean, they live in caves. I feel like I'd probably.
Yeah.
I think that first time we went in the cave, I think we established that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the very first time.
Then I'm gonna say, just hold Chuchi, and he's gonna hold the help.
Okay. He's like, okay, waiting to help. And with that, it is Ojutai's turn. Oh, real fast. Everybody, can you give me your HP real fast? I'll start with Ojutai.
24.
24. Rango.
39. I don't know if this temp HP would carry over.
I don't remember what gave it to you, to be honest with you.
It's my passive for my class. Dark one's
Technically, I don't
missing.
think you have any rules about it going away, so it just
Yeah.
stays there until you take damage.
Okay, so 10. I've got
10.
and temp.
Gengu, HP.
51.
51, and then Sersha,
32.
32. All right. Ojutai, you're up, sir. These two kobolds just pulled out their. They have long
I would
swords. They can
been,
pull 'em out.
I guess, here-ish.
I'm gonna try to squeeze past Rango and Ingu here. Go up to the first one, do an armor break on that guy.
On the left.
Yeah, we'll do the
Okay.
left one. That's a 25 to hit.
That
Ooh,
hits.
let's go.
9 damage. And I'm
Alright.
gonna try to do a stunning strike on him.
Okay.
That's a unsave of 14.
All right. He's gonna try. I rolled the wrong dice. Let's see if he saves. Oof. He is not safe. This man.
Sweet.
Nice.
You come up and just give him one of those like poof, real quick. It finds its way through his like armor and his helmet, and he's stunned. This guy's incapacitated.
All right, then I'm gonna turn to the other one and do the other unarmed strike reaction. That's a 10.
That is
and
not
that
it.
doesn't hit. And then we'll do the bonus action on that one as well.
Okay,
22
that hits.
for 8 damage.
Cool. All right, is that your turn,
Just
sir?
throwing up, yeah, trying to knock one of them out to where he's not going to be an issue, and then try to just
Cool.
unload on this other guy.
So Ojitai sprints forward and gives this guy just one little, real quick bop right into like the center of the forehead, and he's like out of it. Goes after the second one. Second guy, he kind of dodges the first punch, but then you come back with an uppercut and get him a nice little shot onto him. Wait, you hit him with the second one, didn't you? The second attack?
I hit him with the second hit.
Okay. Well, how much damage was it? Sorry.
8 damage?
8 damage. Boom. All right.
Yeah.
Got it recorded now. Yeah. So you come up, miss the second one, but that third bonus strike, you come up and hit him. That third part of your combo you've been working on is paying dividends today. Rengo, it is you, sir. You see Ojitai sprint forward. You see one of them looks really messed up, like the fight from earlier, and the other one he's kind of made some contact with as well.
Okay. So I am going to.
Cool.
I'm gonna use my. Okay. I'll start unloading on the guy who's now stunned.
Yeah. So you get advantage.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex him.
Okay.
Where's hex? And that'll give him disadvantage on, let's say, strength checks.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action, and then I'm gonna use my action to blast, and it's at advantage, right?
Yep. That hits.
Okay. For 11 force and 6 necrotic,
So 17 total.
and then the second blast that comes out from.
Off that first blast, you see that like he looks pretty messed up. Off that first blast, 20 hits.
Okay. That one's going to be for 13 force and 1 necrotic.
So 14. The one on the left that's all stunned up, he looks really screwed up. He's got blood pouring out of him now. The necrotic is fully like his, you can see like lesions in his skin just kind of opening up, and he looks real messed up.
Okay, and then I'm going to try and slide back around this corner so that
Okay.
I'm like, can I get like 3/4 cover? Like, I still want to be
Yeah.
peeking out so I can see everything, but I want to
Yeah,
be.
you're kind of doing like that Splinter Cell Sam Fisher, like peek around the corner. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
And then for my free action, can I tell Chuchi to go and help out whoever attacks next
yeah, so that's Gangu.
against whoever attacks this guy next?
Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah. So he's kind of standing by. So Gangu, it is your turn, sir.
All right. So from getting pretty beat up last time, I kind of looked down at my chest, and I realized there's a little bit of fire salt residue on me. So I just wipe a little bit of it off, and give it a good like. If I had a tongue, just imagine me slurping it up, but I guess just like scraping it into my mouth.
Yeah.
And I guess Chuchi's next to me now. Is he up by me or?
Chuchi's next to this guy right here.
Oh, I was gonna say Chuchi, you want some, but so I get enraged. I start like sizzling a little bit from these fire salts,
Right.
and I get +2 fire damage, -2 dex. So with that, I'm just gonna run up here and attack this guy right here with my first attack.
Yeah, and you get advantage because he is incapacitated.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Advantage roll. And 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and I'm going to hit him for 14.
All right. So this hammer smacks true, and it fully like ingrains itself, like it pierces through its side. It's still barely standing.
All right,
but you
so
like pierce with a blunt object.
I realized that. Did he let out a little cry when I hit him?
Yeah, well, he's like incapacitated, so I don't know. He's just kind of like comatose. But
All
you
right,
hit him, he's
then
kinda like,
I'm gonna barb him as well. I'm gonna barb him.
all right.
First one goes to me, so
Yeah.
I take 3,
Yep.
and then he takes 4.
So
Hey, there we
it
go.
pierces into him,
It's about
and then
time.
you see, like he just kind of is like jerking back and forth as the barbs run up through your hammer, and then finally just like out of his chest, this one large barb just kind of pierces through his chest, and you see this long draconic tongue just kind of fall limp out of his mouth, and he's just sitting there with this hammer in the side of him, and he's just limp on your hammer right now.
All right, and then if you allow it, while he's attached to my hammer, I make a second attack on the. He's just
Yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm kind of just ragdolling him around while he's
Yes.
barbed to my hammer.
Yes.
Wait, and you're
Okay.
attacking this guy?
I'm
Yeah.
attacking
And
the
so-
other guy.
So
Yeah, I'm
then, so
attacking
you
this
see
guy now.
Chuchi look over at you, and he's like, oh, all right, my turn. And he flies up in front of the dude's face, and the dude's trying to look and see where you're coming to hit him at. But you get advantage on this as well because.
So I imagine this as one fail swoop across, counting
Yeah.
as 2 attacks. The first one hitting the first guy, the second
Yep.
one bringing that guy to the second guy and kind
Right.
of swooping through it all.
Right.
Okay, so no advantage on this one.
No, you
Just
do
a
because
bit.
Chuchi's helping.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Chuchi's all up in his face.
13 to hit.
That is not hit.
Ooh. Let me see if I have anything extra I can do.
Was that with advantage?
That was with advantage. I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Oof. Good
Oof.
thing you had
Um,
the advantage.
well, as a bonus action, I'm gonna make an additional attack.
Okay.
So I guess,
Chuchi's still up there.
yeah, I swing. This guy attaches to my barbs, and I'm like, ah, it must have been the extra weight threw me off. And I like shake my hammer to get him to fall off my barbs. I don't know whether he falls on the ground, goes prone, whatever. That's up to you.
Yeah.
And then out of anger, I just, with all of my might, just downward smack at this dude.
Right.
And it's at
And that
advantage
is a
again.
22 to hit. Well,
That
okay.
hits.
So, yeah, 22 to hit. And then that one is going to be for 13 damage.
13 damage. You smack down on this guy. Yeah, and you give him a nice solid bruise on his chest area. Smack down, and he just kind of like sees it coming. And he tries to duck out of the way, and you just come straight down and make real solid contact. You knock the wind out of him. Cool. It is his turn now. Because that was your bonus action, correct?
Actually, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm no longer in rage, am I? Because it's been over a minute since we went through the tunnel.
Which tunnel?
Well, the hallway that I had to squeeze through.
Yeah. It's probably been.
Wait, did you
All right.
rage to get through?
Well, if I no,
When did-
so
when did you
I
rage?
raged. I raged while attacking the big mushroom.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh.
been,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
short
I
rest
am
Yeah, short
I'm
rest after
unable.
that.
I am unable to do the entire second action
Okay.
because I have to be within rage and then also use a bonus action to frenzy. So I'm unable to do all of that.
Okay.
But the first attack and then the miss did happen.
Okay. So he gets 13 health back, right?
Yep.
The first guy. Okay. Boom. So you do smack that first guy, pierce him, the bar comes through. He's on your hammer. You go to smack the other guy, and the weight just kind of puts you off. But you still shake him off the hammer, and that guy falls prone. It is this one's turn now. And he is going to look at Ojitai, who's all up in his face. He's got his long sword, holding it with 2 hands, and he's going to strike at you. That's the wrong dice. Let me roll this the correct one. Does a 17 hit you?
Just barely.
Just barely. He's going to roll damage. Take 12 points of damage.
I didn't realize you got a 1. Sersh.
Yeah, it's tough.
And he's gonna come at you one more time. 22
low.
hits.
Yeah, it does.
Take another 5 points of damage. And
Seems like a
then-
lucky roll for us on the second one.
Okay. That'll end its turn. Saoirse.
Ah. Hello. All right. Okay. I'm going to kind of. Shit. Hold on. Okay. Just gonna kind of come right here and the one on what, your right or the
Yeah,
top
let
one?
me this one is dead. That one.
Okay, very good. All right, so I'm just gonna cue in on the other
Mhm.
and just cast a little Toll of the Dead. Just bring my hammer out, go back to the old ways, just ring that bell off of the invisible surface there.
Okay.
Send that flying his way. He has to succeed on a Wisdom DC 15.
Alright, he's gonna try to succeed. He does not.
All right. So if the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes D12 instead. So that'd be 2D12.
Yeah, he is missing some hit points.
Yoink. Oh, that is literally max
Oh my
damage.
God.
That's
Nice.
24.
Is this one of your
Yes.
baseball slides?
Huh?
Is this one of your baseball slides? Is
No.
this what this is?
No.
It's the
Okay.
Yeah, like it's the kind of I don't even know. How do I
Does he
describe
finish
it?
him?
No, he's still up.
Oh,
but-
okay.
This is the one where it's like a flat plane, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
then you
like
smack
it's like
down
a
on it.
plane that my hammer like stops on, and like I'm not like stopping it with my own arm. It's hitting something, and
How's that?
Yeah.
How's that plane looking now? What level are we? We're 5 now.
yeah, it's definitely got more definition. You can see that it's a thick piece of sort of just kind of. I keep wanting to say clairvoyant. It's so stupid. Just
Ethereal.
yeah, exactly. Some sort of ethereal, spectral sort of, but it's got a thickness to it now.
What color?
I would say it's a bit of white, a bit of red, and a bit of gold.
Ooh, McDonald's.
All right.
Yeah,
You smack down on this.
You
The
can see.
golden
You can see
arches.
the golden arches forming.
you can see the arches.
You smack
Who
down on
else
this
is
flame,
hungry? I am.
And then
Famished.
the energy from this kind of wraps around Ojitai and Gengu. And
Yeah,
the two
wraps around-
arches
It hits both of his ears.
smacks-
And you can hear.
Stop.
I'm loving it.
Hammer time.
Yeah,
Just hear a light.
I'm loving it.
a slight twinge of I'm loving it in the back, and it hits this guy like BO in a gym room, just fucking locker room, just hits this guy
B.O.
in
in
the
a
face,
gym room. Hell yeah.
fucking blast him. He's like, oh, smells funky, and yeah, deals a lot of damage, but he's still standing pretty strong. Anything else, Saoirse?
Nope.
Pretty strong. Holy shit.
Pretty strong. All right,
That's it for me.
Ojitai, it is you then, sir.
Okay.
Technically,
I'm
it's
just-
it's I think it's what's his name? Fuck, go ahead. Chuchi?
Chuchi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You roll- Do you want
Chuchi.
anything- Is he still helping with that guy?
He's gonna open the door.
Okay. So he goes to open the door. And it's a double door. So he opens one side of the double door.
I want him to open it
And you
and then
see-
fly back.
You see one individual in robes with a bunch of cages inside of a room.
Who does? Chuchi does, or who does?
Chuchi, you, because you can see straight through when he opens his door.
Well, he relays the information, so
Yeah,
in
I mean,
this
you can
case, because
physically see it.
I'm not seeing through his. Oh, okay. Oh, from back here I can.
Yeah, like you can physically see it.
Okay. Do I need to roll perception to get better details of this guy, or
I
I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
16.
Yeah, this dude looks straight up like some sorcery crap.
Okay.
It looks a little bit. He looks very. I'm trying to think of a term for it. I guess kind of like there's a mystique about him, a little bit.
Does he look
A
anything
bravado?
like the one we ran into?
He's
The
kind of
first
got these
sorcerer we
robes.
ran into.
Like you can't really make any details about him. He's kind of got these robes over him,
Okay.
kind of covering. He's kind of like ass creedsed up right now.
I can't say shit right now. It's not my turn, right?
No.
Ass Creed.
But they'd see him too, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they can see it. They can. This door is open now. Yeah, so you
Okay.
can see.
Okay.
Cool. Now it is Ozutai's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start wailing on this one that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Wail
Uh,
away.
Well away on him. Dude.
15 hit.
Yeah. 15 does not hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
And an 8 is certainly not gonna hit.
8 certainly does not hit.
20 for the last one.
20 does hit.
For 9 damage.
Cool. You do 9 damage. This one punch that you finally, it's like earlier, you missed your first 2, but the second one lands true and you hit him right in the bottom of his jaw and you can hear like a couple teeth crack and blood just starts kind of spitting out of his mouth. And this gurgled like.
You aren't using your quarterstaff at all anymore, are you?
No, the
Yeah.
punches do just as much damage.
All right, and that is your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Mr. Rango Capelli.
Capilelo, baby.
Capilelo.
Okay. I'm going to peek out from the cover, and I am going to... Is this guy wearing metal armor?
The guy in front of you? The one that you're fighting?
Yeah.
The one that's left? Yeah, it's plate.
All right. I want to... Wait. Let me look at this real quick.
Got to heat metal.
Heat metal.
No. Okay. I'm going to... No, never mind. I'm not gonna do that shit. Okay, yeah, I'm flipping a coin. I'll use my bonus action, flip a coin, and the hex as I flip the coin, the hex transfers from the fucking corpse to that guy's body.
Mhm.
And then I am blasting with my action.
Bub.
17.
17 does not hit.
Wow,
They both
that
whiff.
eye widen lined up. Check the VOD. That eye line, and your eyes widening, went perfectly in sync with that little bass drop in this track. That was fucking wild.
Well,
All right.
that's it. That's all I got. Oh wait, I guess I'll use my free action to. I'm gonna use my free action, and I'm gonna be like, boys, there's a fucking sorcerer in there.
Did you say a 17 did not hit?
Correct.
17 did not hit.
This man thick as fuck. All right. And this is the only one that's alive, right?
Yep.
All right, good old trusty downward smackaroo. I don't have advantage. Is what's his name? Chi still with me?
Could you be reckless?
I don't think Chi-Chi's doing the help action anymore because he
He already opened the door this round, so he cannot.
Yeah.
I could be reckless. I reckon I could be reckless. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Reckless is only for my first attack of the turn, right? Almost positive. First attack of the turn. All right.
So, yeah.
So, advantage, and I am attacking as recklessly as can be for this first one.
Cool.
25 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Good strike.
And I am going to attack for 11 damage.
Hell yeah. You smack this guy, and you smack him right across the mouth, and you hear some more teeth crack, and even more blood starts.
Oh, it's a downward smackaroo. This is his cranium cracking.
Oh, yeah. Straight up, cranium cracks. You feel it get a little soft where you hit. Like
All right, and then I'm just windmilling and smacking him again.
All right.
Same spot.
Same
Soft
spot. I hear it crack, and it's just like, when you chop a log with an axe, and it gets, you get a little crack on the first swing, but the second one, it's going to break.
Right.
That's the feeling I have with this one.
Also, a little side note: you see one of its eyes kind of like go dead and like cross-eyed
Ugh.
now.
21 to hit.
Think about
21.
like, yeah, 21 hits. Think about like if you've seen The Walking Dead when Glenn takes
Yeah,
that
Glenn,
first hit.
yeah.
He looks kind of like Glenn right now.
Oh,
It's bulging.
okay.
It's
I haven't seen that in
bulging.
a hot minute, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is a 13 to hit, or 13 damage.
Yeah, this guy's going to PP Pants City real soon.
How would you like to finish this man off? This kobold.
Yeah, I mean, just like all the other ones, this guy's getting smacked straight into the ground where you can't distinguish him from the ground.
Flat.
Another shallow grave dug by Genku.
Yeah.
All right. He's
To the
he's
point where
fallen.
you cannot inspect his body.
But
It's
since
so bad.
since he's not parallel and he's standing straight up, it would be just to the top of his head, right?
Yeah,
like a nail being put into a plank, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just straight into the ground. And then we actually will exit initiative. So yeah, you see the sorcerer dude straight ahead. He kind of like walks away from the door to where you can no longer kind of see him. He just walks deeper into the room.
Does he clearly know that we're here, though?
Yeah, he saw you guys. He just turned and started walking away.
It's the same demeanor the last one had, boys.
Are you guys still standing there?
No,
No, I'm going in.
I'm going to take this potion that Saoirse gave me because I'm at 7 hit points.
As I'm walking by, I'm gonna have Chuchi rummage over these bodies.
Okay. Chuchi. Do you want me to roll for Chuchi?
I can. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
What? -4. -4. 14.
That's fine. I got an 18 as well. That's really funny. Yeah, so he kind of looks through these guys, and he can notice that for one, they have a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow. These guys are pretty much straight dragonborn, and their armor is very similar. It's like very uniformed. It's kind of got like red accents going all the way down it. It's very like regimented, kind of like these guys look like they're kind of some serious business.
Did you say that he was wearing plate?
Plate? Yeah, both of them were. Both were wearing plate.
Out of character, Scotty. You want that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah? Do I?
Oh yeah.
And I'll say, because kobolds and dwarfs are pretty similar in size, I'll say you won't have to go get anywhere to really get it resized. It would pretty much fit.
All right, and back in character.
Hey,
Is
quick
that-
question. Well, go ahead. I don't want to break your mojo.
No, you're good. Is that plate? I
Chuchi
definitely knew that was
Chuchi's
plate.
just like standing, like grasping over this guy, right?
Like what? Like looking at him? Like just kind of like standing on top of him?
Yeah. And then whenever
Yeah.
Saoirse asks if it's plate, how's Chuchi react?
So you hear like Rango hears like, yeah, of course it's plate. And then he's looking at like Saoirse, obviously, and Saoirse just sees and hears him just kind of like look straight at him and go like,
Yeah.
There's
see,
your answer.
on the same wavelength here, Chooch, huh? All right, I'm gonna bend down and start collecting the lesser beaten one, I guess.
right.
The one, the necrotic one.
Well, there's only one you can grab. The other one's real spiked into the ground.
There we go. Plate, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Any
and so
gold
Saoirse
on
looks
'em?
On this plate. No, you don't find any gold.
Oof.
Just
They
his
have no need
weapons
for
and-
it. That's fucked up.
and the plate that's on him. So Saoirse, you have like I said, it described this plate. It's basically this is like regular plate armor with this kind of like red, like embroidered accents kind of going all the way down it. And they do have like a helmet, like it's like this like one of those helmets with like the nose guard that kind of goes down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that one has like the red accent going straight down and then down the sides of it.
Okay. I will gather it,
Mm-hmm.
and I will wear everything except the helmet.
Cool.
I had a quick question, like just
What's up?
clarifying one of my traits as Warforged. So I have integrated protection, and it allows me to don or doff armor. So basically, smelt it to myself.
Right.
But it takes an hour to smelt it to myself and an hour to unsmelt it and take it off. But I'm wondering, like, what is the benefit of me doing that? Can I stack multiple pieces of armor? Or, like, when I do that, does it still count as me being unarmored or, like, me not wearing armor? Since it's technically me, like,
Right.
making it as part of my protection. Like, I'm a little confused as to what the benefit of this actually is.
I would think
It's-
that you just wouldn't get any of the adverse effects. Like I don't think you can stack armor, but I would think it would just not have any adverse effects on you.
Right.
That's
So
how I would
the only thing that it says on here is while you live, your armor cannot be removed against your will. That's the only thing that's like apparently different from just wearing armor.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's flavor on how a Warforged
It's-
wears armor.
So you don't think it
That's-
like
I
has
think
any
it's supposed to be just flavorful, like it's
Flavor,
not.
okay.
Yeah,
it's not actually,
Apart
like,
Okay.
from that,
feature?
that the can't be removed thing, obviously.
Yeah.
But it also does give me +1 bonus to armor. But then I also have a trait that says if I'm not wearing armor at all, I get bonus armor class. So it's like,
You
Yeah,
also
I guess
can't
I
do
guess
it
pick
your
if you
poison.
have armor.
Would that bonus armor class be equal to whatever armor you have +1 though?
yes. I guess I would just have to have really, really good armor attached to me to even, I guess, outdo the other trait.
Yeah,
Yep.
the barbarian one.
Yeah, because the barbarian one is ridiculous. It's 10 plus your dex modifier plus your constitution modifier plus any shield bonus. So that puts me at 15 right now.
You ready?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's awesome. Okay. Sorry. I was looking, the plate says it needs 15 strength, but funny enough, since I'm a dwarf, I have a racial trait that allows me to ignore it, which is nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh shit!
All right. I'm guessing you guys want to go to where that guy
Oh my
was.
god, you hit 20 AC.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
I'm
big
not
boy.
gonna be a dickhead and not mention that I'm no longer wearing the armor that I had enchanted by Lanius to have me not have to roll at disadvantage on stealth checks. So now I am rolling at disadvantage on stealth check,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
which is minor. It's
You
minor.
clanking around.
I'm doing just big boy clanks, but
With
I'm
Gangu
also-
walking around, it's hard to be stealthy.
yeah, I'm also would I have familiarity with how much this armor is going for nowadays?
Yeah, plate armor is pretty expensive stuff, man.
Sure, Rango
I
would.
would say if
Rango definitely would.
That's a fucking pretty penny.
You don't.
It's a shame that you fucking penciled that other fella into the dirt.
yeah, I was about to say there's 1,500 gold pieces sitting in the
Yeah,
ground
dude,
right
that's
there.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
So you guys walk in,
Holy fucking shit! What?
and you realize that the double door that is open, but there is also another door that's still closed. Feel free to roll perception checks.
Absolutely. 16.
22 for sure.
Great.
I got 3, but Chuchi got a nat 20.
Okay. So everyone can hear from in this room, just like a lone like kobold speaking. Ojitai, you can't make out what he's actually saying. But because he is speaking Draconic, so nobody can. But you guys can hear a lone kobold inside if you see my pings.
Rango can.
Uh,
He's got his language
yeah.
ritual up.
Rango, so can you understand Draconic with your ritual?
Huh? Yes.
Heck yeah.
And
Cool.
where's this? I'm sorry.
Inside this room.
Okay, I just hear
You
it.
see the ping?
No,
yeah.
no, I don't see the ping.
This room.
Oh, there's a room over here. Okay, yeah.
There's a
Oh,
door.
okay, there's
a door there.
doors
Okay,
there.
yeah.
that are shut. Gotcha.
So you can understand Draconic. So you hear this one lone kobold like saying like yeah, yes, grab that one, bring him over here. We have to operate fast. There's intruders somewhere. Grab him, pull him.
There's what somewhere?
Intruders somewhere.
okay.
They tripped the traps earlier. I couldn't find them. Grab
All
that
right.
one, Ben.
As I hear that, I'm gonna look back to Gingu, and or actually, I'm sorry. I'll use a coin and message Gingu, and I'm gonna be like, I'll say, Gingu, on point. This door. This fella's in there.
Which door?
I'll point as I do it, I guess.
Oh, okay. A 1, a 2, a 3, and I try to battering ram it open.
Do a strength check for me to see if you burst through this door.
Okay. 19.
Oh, so
Off the hinges.
let me describe what happens here. First of all, need to go to my account.
Perfect 5x9 hole.
Oh yeah!
Oh
Maybe red.
yeah! Well, technically, right now I am
Yeah, the
kind
fire
of
salt's-
a little smoldering.
Oh yeah. That's perfect.
I just have slight like smoke coming off of me. Or I imagine like on a hot day when you look down a hot road and there's like that mirage above the road. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like around me at all times.
All right, let
I
me.
can't believe we have a fucking junky warforged.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let me do this.
I love playing a tank. It's so much fun. Okay.
Cool. Okay, so you burst through this door with such power, such strength, such might.
Much wow.
Much wow.
So you bust through both of these double doors right here. So we'll just remove those. You feel as you burst through that right here, there's one kobold standing here. I have red markers because they're kind of hard to tell with the background.
Okay.
This one right here gets hit by the door and goes flying off into the corner. I'm gonna roll a D4 damage for him. Or you know what? We'll do a D6.
Let's go.
So you feel this one right here in this left corner, straight up, like you can hear his brain smash against the wall, and he's straight up
Oh.
just dead
Oh my god.
behind the door.
Yes. The
you
trusty
make contact-
D6.
You make a contact with this other one.
Is this a baby or is this misplaced?
It's misplaced.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, Dad.
It's
You also-
Kenken's son.
You feel this other one's brains get so. Two of these guys get brained right off the bat by just straight door damage.
They drank too much Kool-Aid.
and- Cool.
Oh,
I'll drag. I'm guessing everybody wants to come in now.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's
Cool.
bringing the Kool-Aid?
And so you see one dead villager kind of cut open on this table right here, and blood everywhere. And you see like another corpse kind of underneath this towel. And you see one kobold that's kind of looks a little bit like wacky. Like he's got all these he's got like these goggles on, and he's got these weird kind of like tattered robes, and he's got like a big pile of tools out in front of him, and he's got these like vials and stuff everywhere and all this crazy stuff. And then around him, you just see kind of like those like regular dinky kobolds you seen around like in the very first beginning of like these guys don't look anything special. But there is 3 of them. There's one here, here, and here. And we will roll initiative.
I was gonna say, I take it we roll initiative right here.
Yep.
That's a 10
Oh,
for me.
jeez. I'm going last.
18 for Sersha. Ojutai.
4
would you-
for Ojutai.
4.
Rolled a 1.
We're
Some
doing
doom
it.
going?
I got a nat 20.
Sweet.
Let's go.
23.
I'm cranking this shit.
All right. Health really fast. I don't want to lose the song. Or Rango, go.
39 with 10 temp.
Yeah. 39 with 10.
Dude, this soundtrack's
Right.
low-key
Sersha,
hard as
fast
fuck.
health.
32.
Not low key,
32.
bro.
Gangu health.
Shit slays.
48.
48. And then Ojutai,
Coming in a whopping 16.
16 HP.
oh, I guess.
All right. You
here,
guys
wait.
bust in. The music hits right there. Brain splattered up against the door.
The Doom Slayer as Gingu fucking fronts.
Oh my god, are we called the Doom Slayers?
Dude, Goldbringers
Huh?
and Doomslayer.
Yeah, the Goldbringers, the Doomslayers. Chuchi got 9 on initiative.
All right, and so to enter you guys in the scene,
Chuchi and the
Brain.
Doom Slayers.
Brain slammed him against the wall. All the kobolds turn at once to turn to face you guys, and then out from behind Gang, who just brained their brothers, Rango just pops out of the side, and then Rango, what do you do?
All right, so quick question here.
Yes.
So typically, it requires like a melee attack from like a weapon to be non-lethal. If I used Shocking Grasp, which is, like light, I don't know, thunder damage, lightning damage, one of the two.
Yeah.
Could I make that non-lethal? It's still melee range, and
Yeah, sure.
it's like a taser, right? Okay.
Yeah, you just tase him.
Okay, so there's a guy. Is that guy dead?
That one's dead.
So there's this
That
guy,
one's dead.
this
That
guy,
guy,
this guy.
This guy,
And then the big guy.
Okay, I'm gonna basically go.
Oh, let me grab
I'm
him.
gonna. Okay, I'll cast Hex onto that guy with a bonus
Okay.
action. So I'm flipping the coin. It zaps him,
Yep.
and then we're blasting.
blast him.
12
That hits.
for 13 plus.
Bro, you see, you need the plus. You see,
Okay.
missed it.
Miss-
whatever-
okay.
These are like little small kobolds, like maybe
Okay.
like 4.5 feet tall. Like nothing left of the body.
Okay.
Completely.
13
dissolved.
to hit. The next guy down. I guess this guy.
That
Okay.
hits.
And then for 11 damage. 11 force.
Once again, missed it.
Okay.
That one's deleted from the planet.
And then I guess we're gonna go on to
Very
this one.
fitting soundtrack for this.
Yeah.
And that'll be. Oh right, that was my.
You cast
no,
a bonus
I can't.
action.
I can't. Yeah,
you
no.
did Hex for bonus
No
already.
third attack.
Nope. That's it.
All right.
And then
Rango,
I'm gonna move forward though. I'll move forward to like over beside this body, I guess.
Yeah.
Literally all hell is
And then
breaking loose.
I'm just gonna point at the fucking this guy here.
Okay. Rango comes in and just blast one, blast two, missed it, all up against the wall, blood everywhere, and then just does one of those just like
You're
leans back and
next.
points. Yeah, you're next. And then out from behind Gengu on the other side, Saoirse comes and rushes in.
All right. I'm going to run up. Fuck it. I'm just gonna run up and do big bashes. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
on the one right in front of me, nearest the, and it's a Dex 15 save.
Okay. Critically fails.
Oh, what does that mean? Do I get more damage?
Sure, why not, man?
Sure, why
Yeah.
not?
It might not matter. But
Yeah, let's do initial damage and see how we feel.
It's 10.
Yeah, how do you want to fire this guy?
Yeah, just I'm gonna just run in, kind of like, in line with Rango, and then just hit my hammer onto my plane there, and then just above, like on the the kind of like rock formation ceiling, or whatever, just a little bit of radiant energy is gonna go and just, and then I imagine it like beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Like just a light comes down and engulfs him, and then it disappears and he's gone.
Yeah.
Almost like
So-
he got abducted.
Yeah, like literally you see him just kind of like sit there, his arms wide open, and just like you can kind of see him dissolve for a second,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
in War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Like,
That's
and
it.
then his robes and stuff just go flying across the room. But he's
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah.
So he's gone as well.
That seems
Uh,
fitting to the music.
And right now, this last one just is like wide-eyed, like looking around, like it's like they're getting swatted right now. Like there's some. I was like,
FBI, open up!
get rid of the fire salts. All right. Anything else for Saoirse?
Nope.
Okay. It comes down to him now. And then in common, he looks at you guys like all of you just kind of looking around the room like, I see. No, we can't this can't be. The project's not done. And then he grabs a flask behind him and launches it at Rango.
Okay.
The 17 hit.
Yes.
All right. The acid splashes over you, and you take 8 points of acidic damage.
Okay. Thank God for 10 HP.
Let me. So this guy's great. This is one of my favorite characters.
That was
Oh.
Ojtai chanting in the background.
Here's the good one.
Yeah.
The BFG division.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? This guy's. Dude, I love this guy. This fucking guy. I gotta look and see what his. I didn't know if we'd ever get to this guy, but he's got so much fun toys to play with. All right, so he throws the acid on Rango. Then he looks at Saoirse, and you see him grab behind him. It's a stick, but on the edge of the stick is this like scorpion still alive, pinned on the back of it, and he goes to smack you with this stick.
All right.
Does a 19 hit?
No. It would have. It would have about 5 minutes ago.
So he smacks down on you, and like the scorpion just kind of like blows up on your armor. So like
It just kind of squishes.
Useless.
Kind of like
And he's-
squishes on my
He
breastplate.
kind
I
of
just kind
panics
of.
for a second, like after that has no effect, and he's like, and he just grabs a random pot and throws it,
Okay.
and he just launches this thing,
At
and it
who?
goes flying just randomly. It goes flying into the corner, and you see this pot smack the wall, and then this green goo, like behind the door with this kobold, that just starts filling up like that, like 5 foot square right there, and then he just kind of looks around like, it's not over, and then it's Gangu's turn.
All right. I just slowly start walking toward him.
As
He
Genghis
knows he's
passing by,
doomed.
can I mention something?
Yeah, and then Gangu, he's like slowly backing up and putting his hands on the table and like reaching around for things that's not behind him anymore because he's throwing them already. And
As
he's
Genghis passing by, I'm gonna say, keep him alive, Gengu.
he stops for a second as Gangu goes back to listen, and then he's panicking again.
The music's gonna make that difficult, I
Project.
imagine.
Project, it's
And-
not. No.
I take my hammer and just put it away. And then I take my bare hands and just try to just completely knock him unconscious.
Okay.
But I'm actually just going to grapple him and then just hold him around to the rest of the group to finish him. But I'm just going to make sure he cannot move with a grapple.
So are you grappling him right now?
I am. And then I'm going to turn around to the boys and hold him. Is this a pit?
Yes, it is a pit.
Okay.
So before you roll your strength check, he rolled a 1, and he has a -2 on strength. So he has a -2
Oh
or
my
a
God.
-1. So whatever you want to
I-
do with him, he's yours. He's in your
I'm
grip.
one-handing this dude.
Yeah.
And I take it I see this pit, right?
Project's not over.
And I'm just gonna hold him over the pit and let the boys do what they want.
It's not over.
Are we still in
And that's-
initiative?
That's gonna be my
No, not
turn.
right now.
Yeah.
You roll a -1. He's not going anywhere.
I kind of want to. I'm gonna leave Doom going, right?
Yeah.
Oh
sure, why
yeah.
Uh,
I can argue with it.
all right.
Seems very fitting for this room.
How's your toy? I might be able to understand this fucker, but I can't talk to him. Or does he understand? I don't know if he understands common.
He's speaking common.
Talking to
Oh, he's-
Yeah, he's
okay.
talking to his gum.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna say, all right, fuckface. What's the project?
It's a project. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
I lower his feet to cut his feet on the first blades.
So you start cutting him on the blades.
Well, just
and
his toes. Just his toes.
Yeah. This man has had a 10-toe amputation. And
Twinkle no toes.
he just kind of goes, and then he looks back and he's like, it's never over. The project's never over. It's never over.
He just did a little
Down
jig.
with the sickness.
He just did a little jig.
I don't know how to react to this guy. All right, I'm casting suggestion.
Okay.
He has to make a wisdom save of 16. Or beat a wisdom save of 16.
All right. What do you say? Like you cast suggestion?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, and I'm gonna say, listen, fucker, you're gonna tell us what the project is. You're gonna tell us where how to get to the temple, and you're gonna tell us your boss's name.
He pauses his shake and he looks directly at you, like points his head directly at you and looks straight at you, and he goes, "Your black magic won't work on me. You'll never know the project." And then he just,
Lowers him down to his knees.
huh?
Lowers him down to his knees.
Oh
And
my
it-
god.
This man's had a 2-leg amputation now, and he just and he's I don't. The project doesn't die with me. The project's done.
Oh god.
Once that happens, I look to everyone and I'm like,
All right, hold on. Gengu, bring this asshole up. I'm over here and
If he pulls him up, it's just like his kneecaps are gone. Everything below his kneecaps are gone.
yeah. Or all right, and then well here I'll say, Rango, search him, see what he's got on him.
all right, and then yeah, I guess I'm gonna investigate.
So I've laid him down right here.
On his person, you find these weird like goggles. They don't do anything. They're just these. Think of like steampunk goggles on this dude.
Yeah.
I
And he's got like
grabbed
a
him.
satchel. And on his satchel, you find a skunk in a cage, a wasp nest in a bag, a rot grub pot, and then alchemist fire,
A skunk
well
in
as
a
a-
cage,
as well as a dagger,
wasp bag,
a wasp nest in a bag.
nest. Okay. What
Oh, and a
else?
basket of centipedes. So skunk in a cage, wasp nest in a bag, rot grub in a pot. So it's a bunch of rot grubs. It's a swarm of rot grubs. If you want me to go over with you later what all this is, I can literally just screenshot this guy's fucking shit.
Yeah, for sure.
A basket of centipedes, a sling, a dagger, and alchemist fire. So you should have
important, right?
you should have the wasp nest. So that's one skunk. He broke the scorpion on a stick. Rock grub pot. He threw the green slime. Basket of centipedes. Alchemist fire.
Wait,
and
these
then
were all
his
his
dagger.
weapons?
Yes. This
Hell
guy.
yeah.
This guy's my favorite. Oh.
Oh, sad. Is he changing it back?
I changed it back. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So
I was.
so yeah, you find all that in his bag.
Underground.
This
mushroom
this
force, how
interrogation
soothing.
just got way more not intense.
He's like, the
I'm
room's
just
calmed
kidding.
down a little bit.
All right. Well, now
Like
that
that-
you've
that
calmed down,
music-
do you want to talk?
What do you
What do you want? What'll get you to spill the beans, bud?
What beans? I like beans.
I pull out some rations.
Okay. He's like, oh, beans.
Hey, you speak up, bud.
What do you mean?
What's the project, bud?
The project. It's ongoing, never ending.
Can I shake the beans and like roll persuasion to get him to speak up?
Sure.
If these are even beans, I'd be lying.
Surely we've got
I
some
got
beans.
a 10.
He just kind of looks back at you. And he's like,
Wait, could I do it at advantage since I've got the beans?
sure, why not?
Hell yeah. A 14?
Yeah. So you roll that, and he's like, maybe I'm a little hungry after all. Can I have beans?
I crack open the top. gonna
Okay.
flick a bean at him.
Bean. He throws his tongue out in the air. He legit goes, bean. He throws his tongue up and slaps it down his throat.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
And then he just looks back at you and he's like, so what?
There's more where that come from if you tell us about the project.
Project. Well, I have a great role in the project. See, we get people, we bring them down, we do things to people. And I just test things on people. They let me have my own room. It's like my office. It's my office. I get to do stuff here. Sometimes they'd
I flick another bean.
Okay, and he goes bing, and he catches it real fast. And he looks back at you again. He's like, yeah. So mostly I just kind of cut people up and see what stuff can do. You know, I put a little acid on them and see what happens, or I toss them down in the pit and I just kind of watch them get cut up and see what happens. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. You said that they gave you this office. Who are they? And I flick him another bean.
Bean, and he grabs it, and he looks back at you and he's like, the others, the ones in charge.
Oh yeah, who they? And I flick him another bean.
Bean, and then roll a perception check for that one.
A perception?
Or persuasion, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Misspoke.
Okay.
Misspoke.
16.
16.
Isn't it close?
Yeah. And he looks back at you. He's like, there's one here. This location, the one. Work Zoid got this. That one.
Orcswig?
Did he say work Zoy Gotist?
Work Zoid got this. That guy. He's doing he's got the big role. Oh
yeah. And where is work Zoy? And I flick him another bean.
He goes bean, and he grabs it. Like he's like, can't tell you. I'm sorry. Even I know. It's project.
All right. I close the can back up.
Are you trying to? Do you want to persuade him anymore? Or intimidate him or anything?
I'm convinced that I can't do anymore, so I'm shutting it back.
Okay.
Ask him what his role is.
We know his role. He tests people or does testing on
No,
people.
the dude. He said he's got the main role, the big role.
Is he farting from the beans? Is that what I just heard?
No, he's just making noises with his mouth.
Oh, okay. Then okay, yeah, sure. I'll what's Workzoid do? Bean.
Bean. You have to roll.
Another persuasion.
Yeah.
17. Creeping up.
Work Zoid.
As Prime pulls up what he needs.
I guess. So he's the one. He's the one. He's responsible for Kinder Zoidstone.
What's he saying? I'm sorry.
Kinder Zoidstone. He's responsible for Kinder Zoidstone.
I
He's
still have
responsible for Kendrick Zoigstone?
Kinder Zoidstone.
Kender Zoigstone.
Kinder Zoidstone.
Zoigstrom.
Yeah.
He's responsible. He's responsible for Kender Zoigstrom.
He's gonna hell. He changes.
You say he's going to hell?
He what?
Kinder changes everything. That's the project. It's a big part.
And I kick him into the pit.
Oh my god.
And I shut the beans. And I say, pleasure doing business with you. And I put it in my backpack.
He falls into the pit, and, like hits every blade coming down, and he's like and you just hear him just like at the bottom, just kind of like for a second, just a little bit. He's like, this is what it feels like. And then he goes silent.
Of course.
Holy
That guy
crap.
was giving me the willies.
And now
Hey Rango, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go back home.
I snap him out of existence.
Do you have like a Pokeball for this man?
No, I send him to like another
Bye.
plane of existence
Bye,
to hide
Rico.
away.
I'll see you back later.
All right, I'm gonna investigate the body that he was working.
All right. Roll investigation check.
13.
So you see that like there's like kind of like a jar that was strapped to this guy, and he was like strapped down, and inside the like you can see that like some centipedes kind of like dug into his stomach while he was still alive.
Okay.
So we go check out the main room.
I suppose we move on to the main room. I'm snapping Chuchi back into existence, and then
Oh,
Is he-
Rango, I'm coming. I'm right. Hi, Rango, I'm back. What's going on?
hey bud,
Are we done?
scrounge around, and I want him to like loot the bodies as
Okay.
we move on to this next room.
I'll do some looting. I'll do some investigating.
Can I roll it?
Sure.
Okay.
And then when I
9.
come in here,
So you see that like throughout all these like there's cages and stuff like that. Most of them are empty. And you see some sarcophaguses with like they're closed up except for this one, and you just see a straight up skeleton. You see on this it was sort of like the little pad up at the top where you guys were before. But it's just littered with gore, bodies everywhere. And in this one in particular, this cage, you see a large frame of what would be like a person, a very large frame.
As we
Can I check this over here? Does it have any writing around it like the one we found before did?
It's like completely stained with blood. Like this whole thing is just
Can't
like
even read it at all.
it's like it's nasty, gross, nasty. You can do an investigation check. Be high.
Yeah, I'll do investigation. At 12.
Yeah, you can't make anything out. It's you can see what you can see is just more of what was up top.
That's
So just that kind of more of that like the ones that aren't worthy will be rid of basically or whatever.
Did Chuchi find anything noteworthy with a 9?
Hey, there's a lot of cages around. Looks like they did have people in them, but not anymore. Except there is a body. It's a big one.
guys,
Good dog,
I
Chuchi.
think I found a way down.
Now,
Where do you suppose this leads?
real quick, as we finished up that fight, I'm imagining it's been like 30-ish minutes since after that short rest.
So it's probably like 3:30.
Yeah, we still have about 30 hours.
Mhm.
Yeah, we said we could leave tomorrow morning on the carriage.
Right.
Or on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow midday, I think.
Yeah. Because we just got to meet Lanius at 10 p.m. in front of the college.
yeah, like a 6-hour trip or something.
Yeah.
Could I inspecting these sarcophaguses and stuff?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. 15.
Yeah, so you notice that like this one's obviously like skeletalized.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they broke that one open to get into it. These ones are still kind of closed up.
Oh, okay. Could I? Would there be any sort of like funeral style religious markings or anything, or?
No, it looks like maybe these were like somewhere they went and grabbed them or like dug them up.
I want to bash one open
Okay,
with my hammer.
go for it. It's made out of stone, so we'll do an attack roll on it.
24.
That definitely hits the steel stone sarcophagus.
I immediately see him do that and run over and smash this one. Hammer
6.
Bros.
6 damage.
Yeah, so you kind of crack the stone. It's not all the way broken, but you crack it. It's weak now.
Gangu, hit this one.
Hammer Bros for life. What do I roll?
So just an attack roll with your hammer.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then am I doing damage to it?
Yeah. Yeah. A 6 cracked it.
You smash
10
it.
plus 2 fire damage.
Yeah, you
So
shatter
12?
it with, and it sparks as you smack the stone. And kind of underneath, so it cracks open. You see just another corpse laying inside, just motionless inside.
All right, guys, I think this is a waste of time. I said we go deeper.
As they do that,
Right.
I want to place my hand on the on this far one,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna dismiss Chuchi, and then my eyes will roll in the back of my head, and then I'm going to place Chuchi inside the tomb thing, the sarcophagus,
Okay.
and be seeing through his eyes.
Okay. Does he have night vision?
Owl mechanics? Yes.
Okay. So you just see a corpse inside.
That's it.
Just another corpse.
All right. Dismiss him, and I'm fucking back to it.
How-
Bring him back out
how-
here.
long?
Rango?
Oi.
Hey, come here for a second. I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, but didn't you say fellow that was missing was a giant? Or whatever he is? What is it
An
called?
out of character moment here, real quick, to check something.
Yes.
Also
Goliath.
out of
Goliath.
character.
Did you say it was a Goliath?
Yeah, I'm just looking for his name.
Also out of character, how long does the light last on my hammer?
Technically an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Now.
If I saw it go out, then I'd.
Yeah, you re-up it.
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah.
Okay.
I have a cantrip too. I do the same for Oatside.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna. Could Chuchi fit through the grates here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then once Ajatai brings that up, Rango just kind of falls. Fucking Saoirse brings that up. Rango kind of falls a bit.
Saoirse.
Falls a bit solemn, and in my head I'm gonna say, Chuchi, go check that out.
Do an investigation check. What you?
11.
All right, Rango. I'm looking. He's really dead. You know, he looks big, like really big. He's got this he got this little golden ring emblem thing with him. It's kind of grasped in his hands. You want it?
So we'd only have one per person,
Never mind. You wouldn't have multiple.
so there's no telltale. I'm looking for a telltale sign of if it's
Yeah.
Gregor.
Sure you might not. You know, it's kind of like a pin. Like, hey, I'm part of the golden circle. Vote for us.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
He's got this little pin. This little
Okay,
pin.
as I'm gleaming into the cage and I see him kind of hold up the pin and his fucking tongue's like flicking out everywhere, I'm just kind of like, and then he's gonna bring it forward to me, waddling up to hand it to me.
Yeah, he waddles up and he kind of like has it on his tongue. He just kind of like lays it down into your hand from his tongue.
It's gonna lightly, because I don't really know how he'll react, but just hand on Rango's shoulder and just, I'm sorry.
I don't much react to it, and
Yeah.
And as I'm gonna kind of, Chi would climb back up onto my shoulder, and then just gonna slowly walk away and just be like, "God damn it, Gregor."
All right. So are you guys heading deeper down?
Deeper.
Yeah.
All right.
Deeper we go.
So I ain't gonna lie. I got this whole map set up and all the lighting done for it that I needed to do, but I haven't placed any like people in it. So we can either wait a few minutes and let me set it up because I have an idea of what's going on down here, and we take a little short break, and I can do that, or we could postpone it and wait till next time. Whatever you guys want to do. It probably wouldn't take me more than like 5-10 minutes.
I'm done to wait.
I'm fine with either.
Okay.
I do have to do a very hard 10:30 because I got to drive to Louisville to work in the morning.
Cool. What time is it now at your time?
10 o'clock my time.
10 o'clock. We can pause for now and resume next week.
Okay.
I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point.
Yeah, this was a great session.
Yeah.
So it is 3:30.
Lots of combat.
3:30. I hope you guys enjoyed the probably one of my favorite characters I've had the pleasure of making.
I
Oh,
low
yeah.
key think this was my favorite session out of all of them.
Yeah, this was pretty good.
It was good, yeah.
Also, I've been waiting so long for you guys to find that little fungal monster because I found this dude that has like telepathical powers or whatever. Telepathy.
Telepathic.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word. And I was like, oh, dude, I can't wait to like do this little message thing. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I saw you message me. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. It's like, oh, this is why we paused for a moment there.
I know, and
Okay.
I was trying to like
I
Be like,
fucking didn't
hold on
even.
I know. I didn't want to say anything out loud because I kind of wanted it to be this thing where you
Right.
didn't know if y'all are all getting messaged.
Yeah,
So I had to
exactly.
be like quick, like type this person and then be like, oh, you want to do a check? Yeah, roll. And then I'm like, okay. Then you're like, okay, yeah, that's yeah. And then it was just like back and forth.
That's
yeah.
good.
All right, well,
That's fun.
say sayonara to the stream, boys.
Hey, sayonara, everybody.
Sayonara.